Twitch.
No.
Yeah, support the whole
sound?
thing that we do. Yeah, I was watching from I don't know if it was last week's or the week before, but there was like a 5-minute span where we lost sound.
Nice.
And I was just like, oh shit, we lost sound.
Uh-oh. Damn, nobody said it.
Oh, I've missed that.
There we go.
Yeah, we're in it to win it, bitches.
It doesn't say that we're live. It says we are off. Oh, there we go. Now it says streaming.
There's a bit of a delay.
Cha-ching. All right,
Mark,
and we have.
Now that we've officially gone live,
right,
just to clarify, does the Christmas level take effect before we start playing or after we start playing?
Ooh.
Because we've been discussing that as a group while we were waiting for you to arrive. And we all concluded that it just went ahead and went into effect now.
Level up.
But we were going to wait to see what you said officially.
I think we actually will probably level up after this session. So this will be everybody should be level 4. If not at the end of this session, almost it kind of depends on where things take, but I'm pretty positive it'll be.
So you're saying we got to get Matt in here to start a combat?
So we need to pick a fight. Let's pick a fight.
So what you're saying is we're gonna get.
I'm just asking, if we set
we're gonna
some
get
shit on
another.
fire, can that accelerate things?
How many random citizens
Those
of Baldur's
words
Gate
fit
do
well
I have
together.
to kill to get enough experience?
Yeah, right.
So you're saying we get a Christmas level now, and then we'll also get another level at the end of tonight's session.
Nice.
That's what I
The
heard.
Christmas level.
Where's your Merry
Christmas carols
level?
very poorly.
You know what? No one really cares about level 4, so it makes sense to Christmas level to 5.
Seriously,
Red
skip
level 5.
past that shit. It's just like, an
It's like a
amping up
throwaway
of your,
level, honestly.
It is. It's,
of your attributes.
Well, all right. So I guess I better welcome all of our watcher, our watcher.
our critical creepers.
Oh my
That's
god!
right, our failure. So yes, if you found us, you are definitely a failure. Welcome. This is the Critical Fail, and tonight we're playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition: Descent into Avernus, what we like to call around here just another day in hell. I am Mark. I am your dungeon master for tonight's shenaniganery and hobo slaying, and I will start with the introductions of all of our fearless hobo slayers, starting with let's see now, who should we start with this time? You know what? Let's start it off with the guy who needs no introduction, Jaren the Hellhound Kincaid.
Who?
I'm
sorry.
So, my name is Jay, and I play Jared, the Hellhound Kincaid. That's actually my pro wrestling voice. I use that for a totally different character in a different campaign, but it's fine. Yeah. So Jared's actually kind of an interesting cat. He's a lawful neutral paladin of the Red Knight, and his family is very much a extended clan of like sort of fixers, mercenaries, and spies, somewhat for hire, so not quite totally cutthroat, but they have a long history of being wrapped around or having exchanges and deals with planar beings, both infernal and diva. Long story short, House Kincaid was destroyed in one night to a very brutal attack, kind of swept over, very like House of Atreides Dune style. And Jaren was away, so we came back to the aftermath of that. So seeking to try to find out exactly what happened and more to the point, who perhaps did that, because he swore an oath of vengeance on the spot. He finds his way to the city of Baldur's. I'm about to say Baldur's Deep.
Say it with pride.
And he has had some previous dealings with a couple of the other party members, Thunder in the Morning and Grim in particular, in the course of his work, and that led him to get mixed into what was effectively a repeat of what just happened to a few months earlier to his house with House Elturel. And so with that, I will pass it off to perhaps the linchpin of the story, who at all times can be looked upon for guidance, wisdom, power, panache, if you will, and just that reasonable voice that lets us understand, are we on the right track? Unfortunately, Matt's not here. So I will then go to Elsa Elton.
I am Courtney, and I play Elsa Elton, and I am a half-elf sorcerer. And I am super lucky to have all these guys around me to help me get back to my throne that I was taken from or dethroned. Thank you. I would not like to pass it to Darius. Everyone returns to the coda.
Ta-da! Somebody finally said it. Holy shit.
And I will say, my lords, my ladies, there is no doubt that I knew Elsa would be the first to utilize the name which I choose. Greetings, my friend. I am Darius Coda, or as Elsa promptly said, everyone returns to the coda, which is, me being a gigantic music nerd. This should surprise no one, as I am a bard. What should surprise you is that I am a big, green, snarly-toothed bundle of bard, being of half-orc origin. I joined this lovely crew because I was singing happy birthday to the lovely lady that I just aforementioned lovely lady. And I joined the group out of pure terror, but now I see the wisdom in joining this group and have found kinship among if not Elsa, but also with all of those that keep her safe. And so, without further ado, allow me, of course, to introduce the one person who, although I am very flamboyantly bard, the definition of bard should picture that is our great friend who we see, it appears to look like his name is Erevan, but his name is Mordecai, actually. Mordecai, please regale us with your brilliance.
Son of a bitch. That's why I know every freaking time.
Well,
Oh my god, I just dissed you, and then I noticed I'm
Wait, for
Bartholomew Bendmo. So that's, take that
From
how you
one
will.
wrong character to another, I accept.
That's the critical fail.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're representing. Okay. Hi, I'm Joe. I play Mordecai. I'm a tiefling sorcerer, and aka illusions. Yes, I cast illusions, not magic. Yes. Ooh. I am an entertainer, a street musician, and yes, I worked for House Elton. And I was employed to teach Lady Elsa the craft of molding fire and ice and earth. And she's done rather well, I must say. I've seen her hold her own here lately, and she's done a wonderful job. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Grin, take it away, buddy.
Thank you. I'm Greg, and I play Peregrine Ghostwind, also known as Grin, a sailor of the seas, a fighter, a lover, a drinker, a singer of songs. I was minding my own business, having a good time of things when I was hired by some of the members of the Elton nobility, royalty, to do a little investigation prior to the princess's birthday. And having completed my mission, I was awaiting payment, and then all hell broke loose, and I have yet to be paid, and so I'm going to stick around until the gold finds its way into my pouches. So with that introduction, I will hand it off to our Cajun, maybe not Cajun, maybe Bourbon Street drow, Lucius Darvalin.
Well, thank you, Grin. Yeah, I am a half-drow member of House Elton that was collected when I was rather young on the streets of Calamshan, and crafted into a worthy tool for such a house. Um, I have unfortunately not yet discerned who was behind exactly what befell House Elton, but I believe we are getting closer, and soon there will be a reckoning. And is that Riss over there? I see. Uh-oh.
You're muted.
Hello.
There he is.
No,
I
no.
Like, no, I
am-
think you're mistaken.
I am Marcus, and I play Riss, the Drow Mastermind, who is a plotter, schemer, strategist, wise in the ways of history, art, and philosophy. And he is doing what he can to help this party get back to find out what had happened and get back to their place of power as tactically as possible. Kind of considering just kind of like giving in and letting the tides kind of go the way that they go, and um, the pieces that are left over, probably will be workable. And and that's
Well,
it.
thank
I
you for
mean,
your
that's
strategy.
that's yeah. I think just let the party, throw itself at the swords, and whoever makes it, like, we're gonna have a solid army.
we work from there.
We have a lot of blunt objects, and it's fun. It's fun to watch. And I will send it back to the dungeon master.
Okay, that covers everyone. So once again, my name's Mark, and if you have not followed yet, please give us a follow. At least give us a like or an unlike. Can you unlike us? I'd like to unlike us. Anyway,
There needs to be a thumbs down.
just a big nasty frowny face,
Or at least like a fail we could post, right?
Yes, where's that fail coin? We need to be coming on with
Yes,
our fail
That's
coin.
right. I'll send that out tonight. The fail coin.
We'll get it made up on the Ethereum network.
Oh boy.
Thumb sideways.
All right. So for those of you who've been following along and those of you who haven't, you might remember that our characters are right now, they're at the Van Thamper family villa. Now, the Van Thampers are not only one of the patriarch families or the noble families of Baldur's Gate. The Duchess Thelmera Van Thamper right now, she is one of the 4 dukes of Baldur's Gate. Right now, the head duke, the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, is a guy named Alder Ravengard, who is also the commander-in-chief of the Flaming Fist, who has very close personal ties with the Elton family, although being in such an influential position as the Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate, he disappeared he was sent on a diplomatic mission to Elturel, and as the characters have recently found out through Rhea Mantlemorn, that she was there when Elturel fell. It basically, in her words, became a smoking crater in where the city once stood. Nothing remains. No people that were in the city seem to have survived. The refugees who fled were those who were outside of the city when it turned. She said the city itself, which had been protected for 40 some odd years by what they called the Companion, It was basically a second sun, globe of daylight that shone above the city night and day. And this was summoned by the High Overseer or the High Observer Thavius Krieg, who's a powerful priest, who called upon his deity to protect and deliver the city of Elturel from an undead scourge that had permeated deep within the city's hierarchy. And it was a massive civil war had erupted, turning the entire city into a hellish war zone. And their prayers were answered when one day this second sun appeared above the city, and it literally, burned away all of the undead. So he has been highly venerated ever since as High Observer, and most recently, being that he is advanced in age, he stepped down from his position and he was granted a new title called High Overseer, which seems like it's more or less as sort of a title, just given his prestige within the city. Um, However, Rhea did say that she, in trying to investigate what happened to Elturel, her friends here in Baldur's Gate told her that Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer, had been seen escorted into the city, surrounded by a number of Van Thamper family guard. So she was trying to find Amric to see if she could find out any information, like why was Thavius Krieg here? What's he doing with the Van Thamper family? Does he have a plan to try to save the city? Exactly what's going on, nobody knows. But on the day that the city fell, she said she was doing patrols as one of the Hell Riders, and she observed the companion, which is this bright glowing orb of pure sunlight, turned black, and black lightning started issuing forth from it, striking down the city below, and then the city vanished, as though it just got obliterated. And that brought her to Baldur's Gate, as well as a slew of refugees trying to escape from whatever fate befell Elturel, but they are now besieging the city, and the Flaming Fist have their hands full. Now, our characters went and questioned Amric, as we found out that the Van Thamper family had been paying the dead three cultists to sow dissension, murder, and basically corruption throughout the city, in order to try to destroy any allegiance to the Flaming Fists. Amric said that it was his mother's plan to basically destroy the reputation of the Flaming Fist, and that of Alder Ravengard, so that she could become the new Grand Duke. She has worked her way up from working in the city sewers as a young girl, to becoming one of the master plumbers in the city, then becoming head of the entire plumbers union and plumbers guild, and from there becoming one of the dukes. So she has climbed up from the trenches to where she is, and it seems like her ambition has no limits.
She used Watadavian tactics.
Watadavian. Baldur's Davian?
Balderdavian.
Baldur's
Davian.
Now, say,
Amber-
Rhea, did you say that this new sun appeared above the city and killed all of the undead, and then you, excuse me, it turned around and went dark as night and killed all the living, and took the whole
Yes.
city into the ground?
Yes, but the companion was there. It appeared 40 some years ago.
Yeah, so
Because right now it's Dale Reckoning 1492.
Oh, I see.
And it was 1444 when the companion appeared. So that's almost 48 years.
1492, and what
Columbus,
months? What 10-day? What
some Indians too.
1492? The 10-day, and the month is The date
right.
exactly
It's,
is. We're in.
Is there an anniversary coming up? Is I guess what
What
he's wondering.
season? What season are we in currently?
let's see. Does it say? And
I'm
The
still
Age of Aquarius.
Is there snow on the ground? Is there new grass? Is it bright and shiny? Is it
I'm still a
grim
little
and
confused
fall?
as to like the thing came at one point and then disappeared and then came back again as something else then?
No.
That was a while ago.
In 1444. It appeared above the city, destroyed all the undead, and remained as this second sun, which was sort of disconcerting at first because it was like daylight, night and day. But it
Yeah.
completely shielded the city from any sort of undead, because the city basically, the High Rider, who was basically it was almost like a dual, almost like a president and shit. What do they call in England? You have the
Prime Minister.
prime minister. It was almost like a presidency and prime ministership. You had the High Observer and the High Rider, who served as sort of a dual role in government. And it was found out that the High Rider was actually a vampire. And he had infiltrated the city, and then basically
Just
infiltrated
nuked him.
tons. Yeah, and it was brutal. And so having this companion, what they called the companion there, wiped out the undead from the city, and basically saved it, and then it stayed. And they looked at it as this is a sign from the gods that we're favored. Like the gods want our city to survive. That's why they became known as like the holy city of Elturel. And the people that were very, very devout, very loyal, very much they believed that their city was holy, but they had a very humble attitude towards it because they knew that the cost that they had paid. So it wasn't like we're better than you and we know it. It's like we've been chosen, but we've also shed the blood to prove it. So yeah, and then that second sun remained above the city for nearly 50 years, and then all of a sudden, yeah, she described it as turning black, and
Okay.
yeah,
So then it just turned and like became very evil very quickly.
yes, the companion transformed from a radiant sun into a black orb awash with crackling energy. Yes,
I
the
see.
lightning. Let's see. Baldur's Gate. Uh, let's see. My 10-day passes. That's a good question. Somebody asked, what is the date? I'm gonna look that up right now. They say, hey, you can download it September 17th, 2019. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm asking.
Very well.
Yeah, it says it. Yeah, it's saying 1492, which we know.
Which is also the Waterdeep timeline.
Right. So at this point, we're hearing about Black Sky River and fucking
Yes,
Half-Life.
indeed. All of them are plugging away on the streets of Waterdeep.
Let's see.
In Waterdeep, it's flame rule currently, which would be like June, July.
That sounds good. Let's look at Baldur's Gate calendar. The calendar of Harptos.
That
is
would
the
be
most
right.
commonly used calendar in Faerun.
Somebody told me that you could tag into Roll20 like the start date of your campaign. I don't know if that's accurate or not.
That would be
a pretty
awesome.
solid functionality if you could like tag in whatever like world or realm specific date was, and it just kind of tracked your campaign. That'd be kind of dope.
I think flame rule is good. Yeah, I know we in here. Well, like it can track the start date of like
The
in
actual campaign.
real time. Yeah, which is how I knew it was like for Everyone Dies. It's like, oh yeah, you started in 2012, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, so that's why it's 8 years. Yeah, I think flame rule sounds just fine.
Are we anywhere near shield meat? This is, I promise you, I'm not just being a pain in the ass.
Shield meat. I'm not.
Let's see.
Has something to do with the meat shield.
Yes, it's a celebration of meat shields.
So that would be Grin. He's our fighter.
Oh shit! Now I have to figure out. It's not every year. It's like a leap year kind of thing. Forget it. I asked it.
Yeah.
What?
I'm
Every
like,
4 years. My apologies.
Shield meat. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, now I see it now. Yeah. Shield meat occurs the day after midsummer, once every 4 years. Not sure what shield meat is. Equivalent of a leap year. Okay. Traditionally, the day was used for fairs, bazaars, musical and theatrical performances, and tournaments of skill and magical ability. Nobles usually held court to hear the petitions of the people to make or renew trade pacts, alliances, and agreements.
Sounds like there's some money to be made there.
Yes. In Elvish, known as Sinaleos, or I guess Kinaleos Core, the day of Corellian's peace in Elvish marked the end of an Elualev and the beginning of a new one in the Elven Armisalam calendar. Boy, Elvish is tough. But yeah, let's say we are in Flame Rule. Let's say it started on the 15th of Flame Rule, and so we are now on the 18th of Flame Rule.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Yes. Now, right now,
there's pluses for starting fires.
Right. That's right. Let's burn some shit down. You already burned down. Why not burn down? Our characters had captured Amric, brought him to his villa, where they got jumped by a bunch of the guards down in the dining room. They killed the guards, killed some imps as well, and now they are upstairs as Riz and the other characters were like, "Hey, take us to your mother," and he was like, "Well, her chambers are upstairs." He had been brought down to 0 hit points, but then healed as well. And he walked upstairs. There are 5 guards upstairs as well.
Attack! We need the points, boys. Come on.
But
we're so close to the Christmas leveling.
Right. Amric told them all to fuck off. At which point, he was like, "Fuck off! Seriously, just fuck off! Fuck right off! Just fucking go away!" And the guy, one of the main guards who first walked up and he was asking if everything was okay, the guard just turned around and was like, "Fuck him."
Yep.
And now you are outside Mother's room.
I also asked Amric where Thirstwell is.
He kind of grabs his head and he's like, "Oh, that fuck is probably in his bedroom where he always is. He's basically an invalid, I mean, it's really pathetic. He's utterly pathetic to look at, which is why Mother generally doesn't let him leave the villa. He's like Mortlock, but he's like the other end of the spectrum, where Mortlock was large and gruesome. He's more of like skinny and gruesome." So
he made reference to his little creatures.
Oh, fucking A, yes.
Makes him
slimy little pricks.
Less than insignificant.
Yes. For whatever reason, he trains these things, and they're like his pets and his spies, and they go where he can't, which is basically everywhere. If he were functional, he wouldn't need these disgusting little things to go about and do all of his work for him. But as I've said, he's utterly useless. So there you go. Oh, in his room, it's over here on the right, left, center. His room is this one right here. He says it's the second door on the left.
Okay. And we're in front of Mama's room?
Yeah.
Okay. I just take a look back at the rest of the party and, just say, we should be mindful of that room. That is where who is controlling the imps that attacked us is supposedly staying right now. By the fact that there's 2 guards standing outside his door, I think he's probably in there.
So,
what would you all like to do?
are you saying we should acquire another hostage?
That's what I think I heard him say.
I think that one could just be eliminated.
I'm sorry, who was it again? I was distracted.
Thirstwell. Thirstwell is the one who is commander of the imps, if you'll say.
Okay.
Oh, we're trying to get to the mother, right?
Yes. Yeah, she's the one
I
who
hear
has the
what you're
information.
saying, Reese. I do agree with you as well. I think we should burn whole house down.
Oh yeah, Matt's here now, so
Yeah.
Is he?
Yep.
Oh shit.
So we just have to let him play.
Kind
So
of.
Matt got to hear your awesome
Kind of.
impression.
Maybe.
So bad. Not nearly as good. Yeah, it's
It may come to that, Thunder, and when it does, I will give you the sign.
Yeah, wait, so you're saying Thirstwell can be... You're saying that we do not need to worry about Thirstwell. I'll go check on him.
This will do. It would be smart to know that he is either completely incapacitated or just not a threat. However we come across that information or make that information a truth.
okay. What would everybody else like to do in this situation?
well, are the guards standing aside? Are they all gone?
No, they're just kind of standing. They're just kind of like sitting back at the end of the hall. Like, all right, they look kind of like annoyed, kind of resigned. Like, Amric told them all to fuck off, so they're just like, all right, well, fuck it, we'll sit back here.
Perhaps.
Get him to take us to his mother.
Yeah. I suppose.
Believe Thirstwell as is?
Yeah, I suppose it's not worth the amount of work at this point. We should just carry on, I say.
You would be a magic user. But first things first. Who is going to be watching our rear to make sure that...
I watch the rear. I'm good at that.
I'll watch the rear with you.
Remember what happened last time I watched the rear?
Yeah, no, I firmly
The rear
believe
suddenly became the front.
all will be safe and protected. Okay, so yeah, walk over to Mom's room.
All right.
And
yep.
And I say to Amric, I was like, please open the door.
He does. Blink. Light should be.
And I'm ready to gank Amric at like a moment's notice.
Gotcha. This appears to be a powder room. This room contains a vanity topped with a framed oval mirror.
Where are we? I
On
don't
it
see
are
anything.
what?
I don't see anything on the map.
We're in the middle.
Like the
Oh.
far right side of the map. Yeah.
Way over there. How come
There
it's
we
all
go.
dark? Oh,
Wait, is it anti-Matt now? Can Matt not just run all over the map and look at it all?
I can't even control my guy.
I guess that's one way to
There you
solve
go.
it.
You should be
Like
able
the way
to
this
see.
is starting.
I took control of your character for a second and looked through his eyes. You should be able to see through the door. If you can't, you might just need to like reload the page.
Okay. Let me reload.
But yes, so there's a vanity with a framed oval mirror. On the vanity are bottles of perfume, brushes, cosmetics, needles, and spools of thread. Other furnishings in the room include a folding wooden partition adorned with a bird of prey rendered in gold leaf, a tall black wardrobe, the doors of which are open, and inside you can see a collection of corsets and fine clothes. There is a decorative gold rug laid out in front of 3 wooden chests. And other than that, the room is basically as it appears on the map.
So that's a decorative rug?
Yes, a decorative gold rug laid out in front.
How large is it?
It is probably about 7 by 5.
Okay.
Or area rug.
Sure.
So that's takeable.
Mm-hmm.
What? Just a quick refresh. What exactly is the piece of information that we want to get from her? Like what? Like do we want to just like deal with her, or do we want what exactly do we need from her?
It's not Amric. It's Thaddeus Creed. So all of the intel that we've gathered kind of points at him being a prime suspect of dealings with the Dead Three, and that is somehow tied in with the, taking over of the Alton family. And we don't know how all of these pieces are connected, but we know that he's kind of in the center of all of the intel that we've gotten so far. But we don't have access to him. But the matron of this place is a known associate of his.
Yeah, Thelmara. And she's set. Thelmara is the mother of Amric and Mortlock. And what's his name? Thirstwell. And she's set to become a duke.
Yes. And I believe some of you had information that were pointing to a number of Hans Ild, the basically the guy who usurped Elsa's position. He had replaced a number of the Elton household guard with a number of guards that were formerly under the employ of House Van Damme.
Yeah.
Thunder has a vested interest in finding out because he was head of the household guard.
Yes. Yeah, you were much less the administrator and more of the I am the personal bodyguard. So yeah, Hans Ild had basically taken over the administrator role as far as assigning which guards go where, but did not fuck with your position at all, which left you with little to complain about, although you certainly were a bit suspicious of the fact that he was replacing a lot of people that you thought were loyal, good soldiers with other members.
Yeah, so basically we want to get a hold of Thelmara, since she's in this house, or at least we think she's in this house. she can
Correct.
give us information on both Hans Ild and on
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus
Creed.
Creed.
Yep.
Right.
And potentially the whole reason why that the town of Elturel collapsed and why the coup happened. Like she's definitely knows something. So that's
Yeah,
the reason. That's why we're after her.
Thaddeus painted it up as he's like this big savior, and like just below the surface, it looks like he's quite the villain,
Hmm.
and is making himself look like he's a savior when he's not.
So here you are. Yeah, please, don't let me interrupt it. I know you guys are hashing through a lot of the plot points here, which is certainly very, very good because they can get rather convoluted and entwined. But here is the powder room. So if there was anything you would like to do here, you certainly can.
Am I near it?
Well,
And-
I
Is
look
she
at,
in there?
Yeah, no. There's nobody's in the, but there's a door here to the north and another door to the south.
Ooh, can I take a sip of
I will
water?
take one door.
There is.
I look at
there's no,
Amric and
but,
say, "Bring us to her."
he says, all right. He says, this is Mother's powder room. Usually I'm not allowed in here, but Mother, I'm in your powder room. And then he walks up and to this door, and he will open this up.
I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
Oh, it's coming. Actually, we're gonna kill everybody here, most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
He's already
That's
dead.
the-
He just
like
doesn't
that-
know it yet.
Everybody in chat, write that down. That's a real thing. Write what
Yeah.
you just said.
So yeah, so there's two different kinds of standing orders that we have right now. One of them is fire, and that means fire it up, and the other one is kill, and that's kill everyone. Probably we'll hear both of those before the night's over.
yeah, we have two orders. The first order is kill, which just means
Kill,
everyone.
kill.
And the second one is fire, which means kill everyone with fire.
Now, in all fairness, we've
Including
got
the
no
house.
tactics in the group. So if you say kill it with fire,
Yes.
now we're on board.
Yep.
Mark is like I love this. You can see Mark like trying to figure out how do I control this.
I'm like, go for it. Kill everything. This will be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll make it work.
I'd like to pee on her bed. Mark it.
Is that actually pee though? Or is it more
As only a
spray?
cat can do. It's like a spray.
Yeah.
Leaves a very permanent musky scent.
Oh my
How
God.
did Thunder ever get to be the captain of the guard? You are totally unsuitable for that role.
No, he's like the mountain in Game of Thrones. Completely unsuitable to be like, the head of the fucking the golden cloaks or whatever. But he is a extremely
there.
capable object of violence. If you need
I am-
violence to happen, that's the guy you want.
They basically put me next to Elsa to protect her.
Right. Yep. If anything tries to hurt her, just kill them and kill anything near them and kill all their families. Thunder's like, yep, got it.
Paladin
All
of
right.
Vengeance.
Matter of fact, don't
Can
stop
do.
killing until nobody remembers who they are.
Right. So whereas the last room smelled of perfume, this room smells slightly of scented oils and a little bit like a campfire, as there is a large fireplace in the northern section of the room. Features of this room include a canopied bed with a gossamer shroud for keeping insects at bay. There is also a freestanding wooden privacy screen, a cast iron bathtub with clawed feet, the aforementioned fireplace in the northern section of the room, and a large padlocked iron chest directly opposite the foot of the bed. Okay, this Right.
I feel like this is such a huge buildup for something that's about to happen, and I don't know what it is.
Yes, you do.
You can also see there's in the southwest corner, there is a dumbwaiter. There is a cord attached to the dumbwaiter. And sorry, I just had to reload my roll 20. But
we have a halfling we can stick in there.
Riz, yes, I see you walked over to the chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a poke.
Are you going to try to?
Does it look like it's has any traps on it?
Give me an investigation check.
I like to investigate.
Yeah, you don't see anything that looks very obvious. The padlock itself, well, large, seems to be pretty rudimentary. And if you have thieves tools, they should call it because you don't go to a locksmith's set. I'm not a thief. I'm a locksmith.
I thought I did have those in my starting character.
You probably do.
Unless you took the cash option and didn't buy them.
No, I did not. These tools.
It looks like a pretty like again a pretty rudimentary lock. Nothing you haven't seen before. Not like childlike simple, but you're like, I've seen stuff like this before.
Sure, I'll give it a go. See if I can pick it.
Yeah. That would be the dex check. Pick, lock, disarm, trap, other. Mm-hmm.
Just regular dex.
And then
stealth.
It's dexterity plus, I believe,
insight.
Proficiency with thieves tools allows a player to add their proficiency bonus to checks made to open, lock, and disarm traps.
Okay. So it would be
proficiency bonus plus your dex bonus.
Okay, so dex plus proficiency.
Yes.
Okay. So it's 19 plus 2.
Oh, nice. Yes.
So 21.
After just a few moments, you realize you're like, oh, wait a minute. You completely recognize this lock. There's a number of similar locks that are actually in the Elton household. You guys probably use the same locksmith. And you pop it open. Grin, I got your message too. And inside, it contains 3 thin black-covered ledgers, a set of calligrapher's supplies. So basically, you've got some high-quality vellum with quills and inks, and there is a small assortment on a silver tray. It looks like there's
small assortment.
Assortment of what?
It is a poisoner's kit.
Ooh, I like it.
A coin pouch made from a sheep's bladder.
Poisoner's kit. What was that? Pouch.
A coin pouch made from a sheep's bladder.
Coin pouch made from sheep testicles.
Yeah. And it looks like there's a small leather pouch the pouch is slightly open. Inside, it looks like you can see what looks to be musical pipes.
That's probably a pouch of somebody's ball sack.
Yeah, scroti.
Small leather scroti.
Empty scroti.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah,
An
I feel
empty
it.
scrotal sack.
But of course.
Okay, I take all of that and stash it away, and I open up one.
So after you remove the third item,
okay,
make
a dex save.
There's
you
click.
see it. Yes, the bottom of the whole chest goes like that, and you're like, oh fuck, it was weighted.
Okay.
A you can hear a small pop and then a hissing sound, and immediately poisonous vapors fill the area around you.
Stop breathing.
You need to make a DC 13 Constitution
Constitution.
save.
Constipation.
Constitution
You gotta
save.
make a roll for constipation.
I got an 11.
11 will miss, so you take.
That's silent but deadly.
They're all plugged up.
The ghost wind. Hit by the ghost wind right in the face. The little dog's been doing the ghost wind all night. It's been terrible.
How apt. How apt.
She had a raw bone yesterday, and it's not agreeing with her today.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Yeah,
16.
Ow.
Yeah.
Can I use my inspiration to make that?
Yes, I'll let you retroactively use your. I wasn't sure if you had it or not.
I
But,
did,
yeah.
What does 16 actually make it, though?
16 makes it. Yeah, it was a DC
Okay.
13 check. So 16 will make it.
Okay.
And
Knocked off my inspiration.
so literally, when you said I hold my breath, that's exactly
Yeah.
you're like, and the cloud is still 10 feet around. So let me.
And then I would the 3 black ledgers would be my highest priority. If I can get those, if I can get everything, I will. But otherwise, ledgers would be the highest priority.
Gotcha.
Calligraphy stuff would be cool. Poisoners, shit, cool.
There's the coin. I wrote everything down also, so if you
Of course he did.
if the cloud dissipates, we can go back.
Rune's over there going, what is it? What does he got? What you got? I got you. I'm not gonna be anywhere close, but I got you.
Someone's got
Right, Riss is you're still standing there, right? You're not like laying down, are you?
No, I would hold my breath, grab as much stuff as possible,
Would you stop, drop,
and
and
then
roll?
make my way out.
He's gonna stop, drop, and roll.
Well, I don't know if
What effect does that
this
have
gas-
against poison?
He's going
if
to
these
duck
if these
and
gases
cover.
are heavier than regular air or lighter than regular air. Am I familiar with the gas? Is it like a chlorine or?
Let's see.
Where exactly is the gas? At the door or in the next room?
It's
in the bedroom area.
Yeah, right next to Riz.
It's actually surrounding me.
I can push the air into that room.
You're familiar with it. Last time you used the bathrooms at the.
Stop it! Stop it!
It's a wholesome gas.
Oh, that gas. Well, okay.
I'm sure Coda can make up some sort of song about his gas.
Oh.
I can create a gust of wind and push it though.
Gas, gas, gas.
I mean, I don't know if there's a window. I don't know if we're gonna. I'm not sure it would vent it.
Maybe we should throw this
There we
guy
go.
into the gas
It's
cloud.
Just push the cloud away, not necessarily vent.
I would not say anything.
Once I
Stop
had
breathing.
love,
Say
and
again?
it was a god.
I can't hear you, Mark.
Are you proficient in
Turns
poison?
out I had a heart of glass.
Yes, I believe I am.
If you are, I will
that-
give you an investigation check, and you can use your proficiency bonus on that.
Let me take a look quick.
He's in there. Smells a little bit of eggs, some bacon.
No, wait, that's just breakfast cooking downstairs. What you do not smell is iocane powder, one of the most deadly poisons.
Greg, like poison gas stuff gets in your shit and never fucking leaves, and just the smallest hint of it,
It's like
it
fentanyl.
brings it right back.
Did you make the roll? Let's see. Investigation.
Investigate. Putting it out there. Rolled a 14.
Nice. And with your proficiency bonus, that would push you up above 15, correct? I want to believe.
Correct.
So there you go. It is, it's some derivative of burnt other fumes. Not quite as potent as like the real deal, but possibly just a watered down or distilled version of that
Okay.
particular poison.
Burnt other.
Yes, burnt
Okay.
Othur.
Well, if I saw him wither a bit, hang in there, Riss. You'll be out in no time. And I'll
Push him out of the way.
Oh, it didn't roll. I hate it when it does that. What is this?
Oh yeah, well yeah, he's oops.
Spell save
Back.
DC. That makes no sense at all.
Yeah, Riz, you know that you're going to want to get out of the area.
Yeah.
Because it's going to stay. That poison gas is going to sit there and probably take at least a minute or more to dissipate, unless you can somehow create a wind.
No, I will stack up the things that I can, grab them, and then just make my way out.
Gotcha. So the first three things you grabbed was you said the books.
Ledgers are my highest priority. Yep.
Yes, the ledgers, then the calligrapher supplies. You said.
Probably the poisoner kit.
And the poisoner's kit. Okay, yeah. So after you grabbed those three, it went, and then you grabbed the shit and just got. So yes, you left behind. You left behind there
the pipes.
Mm-hmm.
The pipes and the sheep's bladder.
And sheet paper.
In the fancy paper. Well, no, and the sheep's bladder.
I thought the sheep bladder was part of the poisoner kit.
No. That's the sheep's bladder is it's a coin pouch itself. It is a
sheep's bladder is actually a whoopee cushion.
Well, you got 7 hit points back as I cheered you on. Yes.
Oh, thank you. And then I'll make my way out and breathe again.
Oh, Amric, I do believe there's some problems with your directions.
Sorry, typing stuff here.
I need a background like Jay's.
All right, there's that.
Cool. I'll grab all that stuff.
I do begin looking through the ledgers.
All right.
Information is far more valuable to me than any of the other things.
There's Riz. Okay.
Do you say, Lucius, I did not have enough time to get everything out of that chest that was in there. There are a set of pipes, some calligraphy paper, and a coin pouch.
Well, that gas is a bit daunting. Mordecai, did you say that there was a way you could perhaps expel that gas? Or move it, or some such?
Expelling nauseous gases is what I'm proficient at.
I don't even have to make a roll for that.
At least counter it with your own gas.
I don't even need to use a cantrip for that one. Which way do you want me to try to push? Is it coming out into this lower room and you want me to push it into the upper room, or?
I don't know if you can see it. It's this kind of purple vapor that's just.
Oh, here, I'm gonna move in just so I can. Okay.
Purple haze.
Yeah, I'll try just angling it, like an old pool ball shot, like off the corner to try to bounce the smoke, maybe just towards the bed. I'll kind of aim it at the wall over here, my gust. You know what I'm saying?
I smell what you're cooking.
If you pick up what I'm putting down.
Is this yellow rug a match to the rug out in the powder room?
You're in a unique position to confirm or disconfirm. Did Wu steal this rug?
I think you should look under it.
Well, maybe I'll gust the rug with my wind blast as well.
Yeah, we'll steal that rug too. I'll grab the little one. If it matches the one.
The old man told me to take any rug in the place.
Man, take any rug in the place. Yeah.
It really ties the room together, man.
Did I piss on your rug, Mr. Lebowski? Excuse me, man? Did I piss on your rug?
I would if I could get out of this chair, but I can't because my legs are taking me by some damn Chinaman in Korea.
Why you talk about China?
China is not the issue here, Walter.
He's faking, dude. I know it. I can see these things.
This guy's a faker.
You guys didn't know it was the Big Lebowski night here at the Critical Fail.
Night can be a Big Lebowski,
but it's always a Big Lebowski night.
Yeah.
I had a family Christmas this weekend, and I wore my Big Lebowski ugly Christmas sweater.
Nice.
That's not really ugly, man.
So Mordecai, are you what spell are you using to
I have what is it? It's prestidigitation or one of those. I'm looking. Prestidigitation, harmless sensory effect such as a puff of wind, something like that. I mean, I've got things. If you need me to, I can bump it up, but I don't know. 4th level prestidigitation. You tell me what I can do with it.
Yeah. I would say
just enough to kind of get it away from the chest.
Yeah, it's not going to be like a gust of wind where it's instantaneously going to blow it away. But you're
if I have to sit there for 30 seconds, a minute, whatever.
Yeah. You manage to kind of push the cloud over towards the fireplace.
Okay,
and you can see it's kind of over there now.
As he's doing that, I'll scamper on over there and grab the remaining items in the chest.
I'll hang around just in case you need me again.
Yeah, after I'll grab those, I'm going to steal that.
I will peek under the rug. Is there anything?
Yeah, I'm going to steal that yellow rug.
No, good thinking, but yes, there is not.
Good thinking, but no.
Yes.
I'm still stealing the rug.
I want to try sitting on the bed. Is it comfy?
Yeah, it actually is. It's a very very nice bed. You know,
These pillows
it's
are
up-
extraordinary.
yeah, certainly one
Is it
befitting
silk?
the station of one of the dukes of yes, silk and some of the finest, you know, down comforters and pillows. So it's a very very soft, very nice bed. Again, the decoration, like the rug itself, for anyone who's got really much taste at all, it seems a little bit garish. Like, you know, it's like a golden toilet. You know, like some people would be like, "Oh, that is the epitome of wealth and class," and other people are like, "Dude, it's a golden fucking toilet. Like, what the fuck?" So
What's
yeah.
the thread count, do you think, on those?
Oh, it's got to be at least 1,100. I mean,
Okay, that's wow. This is some really nice stuff, guys. I mean, I would advise trying this out real quick.
Is it? Poor guy's just rolling
Very
around.
cozy. It's very cozy.
Is that the rug or the
The bed,
Because
the bed,
I'm about
the
to
mattress,
climb
and
up.
the pillows are
I'm
lovely.
about to climb up in the bed and
Is this a closet right here?
Is it time for a long nap?
A lot of upper back support.
I like Elsa's idea. Let's take a long nap.
Is this a closet here in the corner?
Sleep party.
Where is Emmerich?
No, he's hanging out. He's sitting there right with y'all.
I'm gonna walk up to Emmerich because Thunder's getting bored. He's gonna,
Sounds all right.
I'm gonna grab him by the back of the neck. Okay.
And he says, "Fuck, what? She wasn't in the room. That's just her bedroom. She might be in the study. It's the other door."
Emmerich, where your mother?
I said she might be in the study. I don't know. She doesn't tell me where she is every hour of every day.
I'm gonna start dragging him towards the cloud.
Like
Emmerich,
he goes, "Fuck." He's like, "It's the south door. It's the other door. It's her study."
why you play with me? I no play with you. Why you play with me?
I'm not trying to play with you, sir. Trust me.
You
Like,
fuck
I'm
with
doing
my
my
time. You fuck
I'm
with
not-
my time.
I'm not wasting your time. But it would be funny if you'd have grabbed Thirstwell and throw him in that cloud.
Which one's
I hate him.
Thirstwell?
He's such a useless prick.
Useless sack of shit.
Well, so far you be useless too. You know, provide no matter.
Hold on, typing.
So I'm gonna shove him at the other door. Where's the other door?
Right down here.
Down by Thunder, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna throw Emmerich at the door. Open the door. You open the door. Don't say nothing. Open the door.
Door open. In this room, you see an oak writing desk angled to face the middle of the room, has a matching chair behind it, and two black candlesticks atop it. Other furnishings include 3 bookcases and a freestanding suit of black plate armor topped with a bucket helm and equipped with a long sword and shield. A wrought iron spiral staircase leads up. That's right here. And as you can see, there is this large cowhide rug sitting in the middle of the room as well.
Emmerich hasn't moved because I'm dragging him with me in front of me like a shield.
And it says,
Like there's a staircase in the room.
I'm gonna have to shove him up the stairs too.
no, so he, yeah, he's in the room, and he's like, he goes, mother,
Your
and
mother
he's like,
gone.
she might be up the stairs on the balcony.
We're gonna
I can go
start,
check. And so, yeah, he'll start walking up the stairs.
I still am gonna have a hand on the back of his neck
All right.
because I'm gonna throw him off the fucking balcony if she's not there.
So
We should probably not get too strung out on multiple levels.
as
I'll go with him or not.
I'm not gonna let him go up there by himself.
Okay, I'm in. Let's all go.
let's see. Sorry.
I have a feeling he's been trying to set us up all night for the last 3 weeks.
Of course, he's been
Yeah.
trying to set us up.
Grin
So,
goes back into the bedroom, and I'll do the same thing that I did in the powder room. Just kind of look around for anything valuable that's carryable.
That's what I was saying as well.
May want
Looking
to
around the
check
desk.
that. May want to check that suit of armor. Sounds evil.
Just kind of knocking shit about like a cat on a ledge too, as I'm rummaging through shit, disregard of all, just interesting. Lovely.
Nothing.
Yeah, Grin and Mordecai are like, what do you think about this thing?
Dumb.
Whatever.
This is a hack. This is a fake.
Oh, useless. Oh, this is shiny.
Do you want this grin? No. Rubbish.
I've already got one of those.
Had one of these? Fine. I don't want one.
Where is Elsa?
I'm hanging back.
you should probably be
Maxing
somewhere-
and relaxing, playing some b-ball out by the school.
I
You might
thought
wanna
if
be-
that I could go up there if like you guys need some like,
We do need
Big
some
help.
ice.
but I'm safe. I feel like I'm safer back there versus.
But also, we feel comfortable when you're around
Yeah,
Uh,
with your cold blasty blasts.
your cold, dead
actually,
heart. saves me.
Elsa,
It's one
how
of the-
about you?
it's one of the people that can
step
do
into
damage.
the doorway, and at least that way you're kind of in the middle of the set. Like, I don't think it'd be a good idea to leave you towards the back with.
Are you
with
guys
Lily.
going like away from me? Do I need to be following? Is that what you're saying?
No, just be in the middle.
Yeah, that means follow.
I just don't know where you guys are. Up the stairs? Over,
So,
around?
Thunder,
Small
you have-
pocket that
you
we
have your
operate
hand
in.
on the-
We
on
need
the-
to be
the
in
scrub.
that pocket.
Yeah, I
Where's
have
the
my
pocket?
hand on the
Where's
scruff of his
everything?
neck, and my claws are like.
Did they go
ready.
upstairs? How did they get over there? How just through the door?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we just went through the door.
Yeah,
But
but you should be able to just. Hold on.
Grin's
able to
in the
mosey.
north room. I thought Mordecai was going to be in the north room also.
You should be able to just walk right through.
No. 'Cause I was hanging back.
Well, I
with
did go in the north room, but I came down when they started busting through there.
So they're going through that way. So we haven't encountered.
I'm still searching the room.
Oh, okay.
Is this where you would?
I'm searching the new room.
All right.
Okay, there you go.
I'm looking at the knight. Who's the knight?
So
What?
basically,
Am I face to face with something? I should be face to face too.
I think that's a good idea. I think that knight's gonna attack.
Oh, I
Yeah.
feel like you guys put me in a place I should didn't want.
Why did you come in this room? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Come on, lady.
You know better than that.
Back out of the room.
you guys, so basically, Amric walks in and he's like, "Mother's not here," and then he's like, "Maybe she's upstairs," and then
How
the
did
three
you
of
guys-
you,
Did you mute me back?
the three of you
No.
walk in.
Y'all talked me into going in there.
And you kind of follow Thunder and Mordecai in, and because you see they're like, oh, this is kind of an interesting suit of armor. And as you're staring at it, this all of a sudden its eyes just glow with a fucking bright orange light.
Can I react because of that, or do I have to roll?
Only if it's throwing Amric at it.
Oh, Hammer's about to have a bad day.
It's
That's the
been
last time-
bad, but
it does get a surprise attack because it's
So can I do my reaction shield, mage armor,
Mhm.
or whatever?
Something about this. Okay.
I thought everyone cleared the room before I came in.
No, I said go in the powder room.
I don't know what room. Does it say powder room?
Nope.
powder
just
room is the
following
one
you
with the
guys.
poison gas.
No,
That's the bedroom.
That's
I
the
didn't
bedroom.
see any of it
Oh,
because I
powder
was
room,
outside,
yeah, okay.
so I don't know what the rooms. Because I'm seeing Grin's in a different room.
Yep.
I don't.
Grin's in the
I'm,
bedroom.
I'm in the powder room.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I don't have eyes on me.
Someone was
Remember, I
mentioning
was
the
outside.
game Lemmings earlier. I feel like we are the lemmings and somebody's trying to get us into the right room and they're throwing stuff down and getting us to bounce around.
I didn't see anything that was going down because I was in the
Right.
hallway.
Uh,
So are we all like rolling for initiative at this point, or are we just like soaking this thing
he
up?
gets a surprise. So he gets his. Oops.
Do I scream?
The old suit of armor comes to life
I-
trick. How are we
I-
not ready for that?
Yeah.
Like, I think
I
none of
mean,
us
like,
are
you
caught
guys are all like,
flat-footed.
yeah, like
Classic
Grin and
Scooby-Doo.
Mordecai, yeah, Grin's walking around. Hey, what is this? How's this? Riz is like leafing through a ledger. The cat's got his hand on the back of the fucking of Amric, and literally Elsa walks up. I check out this neat looking suit of armor. I'm like, yeah, oh shit, yep.
I mean, you were right to be curious about it. I mean,
Yep,
points to
yep.
you for that.
Right.
It was right there.
Yep.
Like, there's an empty. There's
So-
there.
Courtney is so pissed. I can tell. She's like, I was hanging back.
I
And
was
now I'm
safe.
being attacked.
Yep,
Playing
I
it
know,
safe.
I
Come
know.
on in. The water's fine. And
Running in the water.
what fun is there in being safe though?
Exactly. Yeah, so here it goes.
actually found a lot of comfort in being safe.
Oh, a critical miss. So that's
Nice. Yay.
good. And then
Roll a critical fumble table. Roll a critical
Mhm.
fumble table.
AC 16, which would hit you for 6 points of damage. Although
I can do my shield.
I believe if you have a first level spell left, you can do your shield, and then you can also fly.
Oh, I fly after that?
Mhm.
I don't remember that. Okay, so hold on.
And she
So I
just
said-
pulls a crouching tiger, hidden dragon move. Whoosh.
Right.
Yeah,
Runs
let's
up
just
the
hope
wall.
I'm loaded. Where do I see how many spells I have? Is that where we changed it up last time?
I'm gonna fly across the room. Motherfuckers! I thought you cleared this room.
On the spell list,
I'm on the spell
the-
sheet. I like
Mhm.
the spells.
yes. At the
Got it.
very top where it says, so cantrips, nothing. If you go down to first level,
Did you guys really level up? Because I have to level up.
Yeah. We haven't
so
leveled
first
up yet.
level, you have
Damn it.
4 slots total, 3
Okay,
slots
we didn't do
remaining.
that. So I
Yeah.
can drop one down.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
do
then
I have to
We all
roll?
agree
nope,
with you.
you just cast shield. Your armor class
Right around.
jumps up by 5
And
points.
it goes choo choo.
For all
Mhm.
that work for nothing.
And I don't get killed.
Oh,
Oh,
and that's pretty good
Yeah.
too.
Wait, is one a good thing?
For you guys, yeah, because he rolled the critical fumble.
Oh, that was him.
Mhm.
He just dropped his sword.
Well, he has to make a save. Let's see. What is his? Ooh, he gets a good strength save though.
Oh, a strength save.
Do it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Miss.
Oy.
Miss.
Can anyone guess who has the least experience playing this game?
Oh, so
he just made it.
close.
Just made it. Just made
He has
it.
a- wait. He's got a +6 to his strength save.
Yeah.
He's probably strong.
Yeah,
He's
a
very
giant
strong, this guy.
construct.
I mean, he's wearing a full suit of armor.
And you can fly now because you cast your spell.
Wait. So how much did that hurt me?
It didn't hurt you at all. It bounced off your shield.
Oh, so what is the 13?
That's him
that's
dropping
him
his sword.
his sword.
That was he. Yeah, he was. Yeah, if he had rolled
He did
lower
drop it.
than
Yeah,
That's
12.
him sucking, not you.
Right.
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 Okay, so then I'm flying out.
Yeah.
So you guys, please communicate where this pocket of safeness is.
You're like, just
Nowhere.
stand right here,
It
princess.
doesn't
Nothing should
exist.
happen to you here. Right
It
next
doesn't
to this nice
exist.
forbidding suit of armor. And
Would
like,
I be?
oops.
So I'd be best in the powder room,
No, yeah, in the middle room between in the brown room.
and I have 20 feet.
I think 10 feet.
So I can go.
That's enough room to
right-
go out the door.
Oh, is there any? Which square can I sit at? That one?
It looks
You
like
can
you
go
could
all the way out the
probably
door.
go here.
So you guys want me to go back to where I just came from?
Were you in the brown room before?
Nope. Well, I
No,
walked.
just
You
go
can
to the
stay.
brown room.
You can stay in here. Yeah.
I'm in the brown room. I'm in the brown room now.
Yeah,
The powder room.
Darius and Riss are in
I
there.
might move further. I might
To where? To the next
to
over?
here,
Where
like
to-
right in the doorway.
okay. Okay.
because right now you're still in melee range. So if you tried to move away, he would still be able to attack.
So
you. But
that's
right now
I'm
you're
good.
out of
Okay.
you're out of his.
Thanks,
You're
guys.
between Darius and
Hey, thanks for waking that shit up, Courtney.
Yeah,
Jaren.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Good looking out. She walks in, hits him on the forehead, flies away.
Yeah.
Hey,
She's
look at
like,
this.
knock, knock. Now everybody can select your token and roll for initiative.
Oh, I can't wait to throw Emmerich right into the path of that fucking thing.
Initiative.
FO out thou initiative. We're all having spectacular nights at the dice.
Look at all the tins.
Look at that.
Yeah, and somebody
Tins
says that there's
everywhere.
like no like weird ghost in the machine on
Average.
this.
Yeah.
I just don't buy it. Like,
How average.
When-
you'll see sometimes it'll be like critical
When
success,
Da-
critical
when
success, critical
Darius is the
success.
first to attack, there is a problem.
Yeah, boy.
Between
Darius.
Mordecai, Lucius, and Thunder, who's got the highest dex?
I am proficient in the dexterity saving throw, and I have a plus
15.
3.
15?
I have 17.
17. Mordecai, you've got a
15.
15, and Thunder's got a.
AFK.
All right, so I'm
So
gonna
I win.
You get 11. Yes, I'll put Mordecai at 10, and then Thunder will go to a 9. So we'll
What
just
am
do
I
that
at?
order, and that ought to work.
How did I get a 9?
There was a three-way tie.
Well, what's your dex score?
My dex is higher than everybody else's.
No, that's why I was trying to get you off.
My dex is a 16, a plus 3.
All right, he gets it. He
Okay,
gets
so
it.
actually-
So
you go
you're
right
second
back.
highest there, Matt.
No, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
You're in the middle, just like us.
Joe's like, yeah, I'm faster than the cat. Yeah, sure.
No, he didn't make the claim that he was
Never
faster
say
than the
that.
cat.
I
He
never
made
said
the
that.
claim that he was at his keys when the DM asked who's got a higher score. He's like, well, I'm
Which-
here and he's
that
not.
is accurate.
Okay, that's fair.
Jesus.
I've been
We'll
eating
do-
since I
yeah.
got here. Every time I sit
Liz,
down
you're
with
gonna
you
go
guys, I
before.
just eat.
Jealous.
Jaren, what's your
Making me hungry.
Fuck it, we'll keep it here, Jaren and Thunder. So Darius, you get to go first. Yeah, you can hear this sort of infernal clanging as this suit of armor, full plate armor, takes a step forward and swings its longsword at Elsa, who basically she puts up her hands and manages to, put forth a sigil, and you see a blue shield of like ice and frost block the sword blade, and then she goes flying back 10 feet.
Well, the first thing I do when I see that is I step forward and put myself between her and the danger. Betwixt.
Betwixt.
And then let me just double check to make sure this is all right.
I'm a terrible paladin.
I will also take another step forward, and facing this armor, I will cast Thunder Wave.
Flatten them up against the wall. Oh, the lighting in the room just shifted or something happened. I think the map maybe moved over one square or something.
Yeah, I was trying to align the map, and it is not
Oh,
working.
okay. Just making sure.
Thunder Wave. High level cast.
So
Ooh,
it
yes.
gives It gets a saving throw against Constitution.
So he'll roll his save. Oh, did not. Shit, he just made it. Just made it.
So it takes half.
All right. So
and
then
it's
it has
not
17.
pushed.
That's 8. Awesome. Okay. But he still ends up taking 8 damage. Oh, okay, gotcha. Anyone who has knowledge arcana, you can, if you're proficient in knowledge arcana, you can do an arcana check to see if you can recognize what this.
Does that mean if you have
creature.
any points on arcana?
Mm-hmm. If you get the little check mark saying that you are.
So do I hit the arcana?
Mm-hmm.
What if I'm a jack of all trades?
That counts. 12s, 11s, boy.
Although this has been cast before in people's presence, I think.
No, not Thunderwave. Sorry, this was to identify what this particular creature is.
Oh, I see.
Yes, which would be a moderate check, which is going to be 15 to make it. So you don't quite recognize what this particular creature is, although it does appear to be quite terrifying as an animated suit of armor with glowing red eyes or glowing orange eyes. That was Darius. Elsa, now it's your turn.
Okay. I can still see him from where I am.
Mm-hmm.
So can I tell Darius to duck and shoot my missiles?
Absolutely.
I got 4 missiles and they're all going. I would say I'm gonna aim at, well, does it, wait, okay. Because we don't know what it is. Wait, did you tell us what it was? We don't know what it is. It looks like it can see through the eyes, like that area. So that's where I'm aiming my missiles, is
right to the dome. To the dome.
Gotcha. Technically, the magic missiles, since they automatically hit,
not useful, June.
Yeah, they're you can't do like a call shot. They just basically go like center of mass.
Okay. So Darius died.
But luckily, they will go around me unless you're aiming at me.
Yeah, they were literally flying. Right.
Luckily.
Imagine it's like a sort of the Walmart version of the Guardians of the Galaxy, the guy where he's like in that little arrow flies around. Just zips around through people. Yeah, that's.
I love that. So I go here and I drop my spell thing down to 1 more, right? Okay, and then do I have to roll?
Yeah, if you just click on the spell, I think
I gotta find the spell.
Should.
No, it's not. I think it's the first one.
No, it's a first level spell. So go to, there it is. Magic missile.
Right there.
That should do it.
Nope.
Oh, at what level? Yeah. Level.
Oh no, I'm not level 1.
Well, no, that's the spell slot. You're using a first level spell slot.
Oh, so submit.
Yeah. And it doesn't automatically roll damage. So then you'll do 3 glowing darts. So you do
at a second level or higher. So I have you put it at 1. But...
Did you want to use a second level spell slot?
Well, yeah, because then I get 4 missiles instead of 3.
Okay. Well, yeah. You okay? Then instead, so subtract a second level spell.
I don't understand what that means.
So if you scroll down to your second level spells, you have none left.
Oh, so I can't. So it was
this right here is exactly why I'm not
okay.
Yeah. So then you can do
way too complicated.
Now, if you go to this little thing, you can.
Paladins aren't that much easier, Matt.
Do,
honestly,
3 of those.
This kind is because I just hit.
Yep. So D4, 3 of them, and then I'll add 3 to that.
Fair enough.
I cast Bane, and I hit.
You did 11 damage.
And that's +1 for each of those.
Correct. So 11 total. Yes, the missiles go darting home, and you can see them punch holes right through the blackened armor, and right where they punch through, you see that orange light shining out.
Nice.
And I believe now, and you can fly another 10 feet if you want.
I mean, am I in danger?
No, not really.
Stranger danger.
Does he
Mages-
carry a
mages-
reach
Hey,
weapon?
One thing, Courtney, is the DM won't tell you if you're in danger.
You're
Well,
right.
If you ask, am I
Always
in
assume
danger?
you're in
He's
danger.
gonna go, well, I don't know. You might be.
You're playing
might not
Dungeons
be.
and Dragons. You're always in
No.
danger.
Mages are always in danger.
You live in Baldur's Gate. You're always in danger.
You were just.
Lucius.
Does
just
this thing have a reach weapon?
Oh,
It does not look like it. As far as you can see right now, he's got a shield in one hand and a longsword in the other.
Well, I can't even see him actually. All right, I will pull my wit and take a defensive posture.
I'm going to take a. It looks like a defensive wound.
I thought you were gonna pull your shotgun.
That's
Hey,
that's
One could only
Peregrine's
hope.
bag.
the only
What
way you can
could
do that
only
is if
hope.
you're like this. If you're all the way back, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
you're like, I pull my shotgun.
All right, Jaren, this is your turn.
Oh, dear Lord.
How many guards are in the room with me?
Say what?
How many guards are in the room with me?
5.
Jesus.
I'm like, all right. So what are these guys doing after they hear the tumult of the initial attack?
They look pretty confused. And you see this guy, who's the guy who you were talking to before. He walks over to this guy. Give me a. Let's see now. Give me a.
From the character sheet, can I
It's
find
gonna
that?
be like he's whispering, so it's gonna be
Perception?
like a perception, yeah.
All right. Let me dig into that. Perception.
Investigation? I don't know.
No. Yeah, you hear him mumble something to this guy next to him, and the guy gives a quick shake of the head, and then he looks to this other guy next to him, and he as well shakes his head.
You would go for burgers after our shift ends. Yeah, sounds good.
You know what, hot dogs.
You'll get nothing in life.
Marvel movie? No, I didn't see it.
Jaren kills them all.
Jaren, give me an insight check.
What did you say? Insight?
Insight. Not. Whew,
Okay.
rolled the wrong one. You're gonna have to re-roll that.
I'm working on it, man. Damn. This is me organically feeling that the powers of the universe, the decider of all things, is definitely trying to keep these people alive.
All right. It appears that they are genuinely confused, and you know this. You're used to seeing sort of the battlefield confusion, and that appears to be what's happening right now. Like they're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, probably just like you are.
All right. I got it. All right. So I lift my sword and point it directly at the one who appears to be sort of nominally in charge and give him the subtle minute bowl finger wave. And I rush into the room
That's
where
awesome.
there is conflict. I think I can make it in the doorway.
People we can fit into this room.
It's like a clown car.
All right, wait,
You get
which-
tons of them.
You can kind of get over to that spot.
There you go. All right. As long as I can reach the animated armor, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think. Yeah.
I was looking at
The
it
animated
earlier.
Armor is right in front of Lucius. Is that
I
accurate?
was going to say, Mark, is that's an occupiable space? Yeah.
Yeah. There's a spiral staircase going up, but
Okay.
it's like you could literally, that's towards the top of the staircase, so there's going to be.
I was just looking at that earlier, and I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure that that was the case.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So I shall attack. I will take
Get
a
him
swing with
good,
my
Jaren,
longsword.
and I'm gonna give him a bardic. Jaren, take a bardic inspiration.
Okay. I'll assume the sly wink you gave me when I burst into the room was.
No, I hollered out, yes, onward into battle.
Oh, well done. Thank you, sir. Let me get up to.
11 will not hit. Well, it basically clangs off of the armor.
Nope. Okay.
Unfortunately, you can't use it for an attack.
That brings us to Thunder.
I'm going to.
And when this happens, Amric screams like a little girl. He's when the stat.
Remind me, somebody to kill Amric in the next turn. Just if nobody gets around to it.
Amric,
no,
when the thing, Amric's like, ah!
We need to just keep killing him and bringing him back, killing him and bringing him back.
I'm going to
That'd be a bad
in
day for
one
Amric.
fluid motion. In one fluid motion, I'm going to spin Amric towards the suit of armor, and rush the suit of armor with Amric in front of me like this.
I like it.
All right, give me a
Dexterity
give
or
me-
strength?
It's gonna be what is it? A grapple.
Now he's grappling with using he's grappling using a human
Human
tool.
shield.
The shove. Yes.
Is that an athletics?
As grapple, so it can be either athletics or acrobatics.
I'll use my athletics. That's my strength is stronger. How come that doesn't make sense? Oh no, it does. Okay. Yeah, I think I get it. Oh, the second one.
Ooh. Oh, the first one was not.
I hit it on accident the first time.
Oh, sure.
Let's see.
Can I use luck? Does somebody have a luck spell?
That's a feat.
Isn't it luck that does that?
Oh boy.
So you're grabbing him and trying to push him forward, and he's like, no, no, and he looks absolutely fucking terrified. And he's like literally like, no, he's like pounding against your chest.
The plan was to grapple the suit of armor with Amric between us.
Right, yeah.
I didn't want to grapple Amric. I wanted to push him into it and then grapple the suit of armor with him between us. So, well, that was my plan. Didn't work out. The 24 would have done it.
At the 24 would have, absolutely. Mordecai.
Show enough.
Shown up.
Show enough.
Yeah. All right. Well, I promised Jaren that I would try to be useful, so I'm going to use a minor illusion, and I'm going to, if I can't dispel the magic, I'm going to at least make the suit of armor look less intimidating because everybody seems really focused on these scary red eyes. So I'm going to give it like a giant rubber duck, like a toy duck head, basically. Using a minor illusion.
Toy duck head with these fierce glowing orange eyes. Like, no, it's worse. It's so much worse. You've ruined duck for me now forever.
Have you recently watched Harry Potter? Are you casting the ridiculous spell?
Or Donnie Darko, one of the two.
Yeah, more likely Donnie Darko, yes.
Oh, that's fair.
And then I would use I'm going to make that a minor action using meta magic and flexible casting using 2 of my points. So I'll drop down 2 sorcery points to make that a quick cast. And then I will also use prestidigitation, and I'm just going to inside of that helmet make a little sparkle show and the eyes go off to just try to blind it or just to try to distract it or make it harder for it to see.
Or at least
Just
make,
a shower of sparks going off right in front of its face.
Looks a lot more friendly to us too.
So, what are you casting an illusion on us then?
It's for you. I mean, it's entertainment for you as you're reading it. Yes, everybody was really concentrated on those scary red eyes, so it's a little less frightening. So
now it looks like it's going to shoot sparks at us. I'm so confused and scared.
Instead of scary red eyes, it's got a duck head and sparkly eyes.
Yeah.
To me, that's terrifying.
Entertainment to die by.
And then after I finish casting, I'll have a good chuckle to myself.
A little, they call that a little death music.
That's good.
They're like, so much better. See, look, I make my world a better place.
You're welcome. I did that.
Riz.
I'll use my reaction to play creepy carnival music.
Pull out my shotgun.
Shotgun and aim it at
Well
the
timed, sir. Well timed.
I still have my face in these ledgers, and I understand that I have something of an understanding of what is to be understood in these.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand.
Well, that's not your job to understand. That's my job.
I have an understanding of what is to be understood.
Right, understood.
Did I get through all three of the ledgers? I know
No,
you said,
no. You basically just started skimming through the first one.
yeah, I skimmed through the first one.
Yeah.
And that was written in Infernal, correct?
Yes.
Okay, which is interesting to me.
Right.
I will walk over here. As I'm walking over, I will pick out the second ledger and start reading through that.
Okay.
And then move over towards Elsa here, just to be closer to her so she has more security.
Gotcha.
And like taking a look in there, do I get any eyes on that monstrous thing, whatever, the armor?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's big and scary.
Okay, I call in there, I say, Thunder. It's slow and jerky, aim for the joints. And I will give him advantage on his next attack.
Uh-huh. Yeah, this is sorry. This is what it looks like.
Oh,
Slow and jerky before it attacks.
Oh, it's a helmed horror.
Yeah.
That's not what it looks like. No, it isn't.
No, thank you for the label.
But
Yes.
there's no glowy red eyes.
I'm not
No,
looking
it's
up. I'm not
creepy.
looking up the stats right now.
That looks like a tattoo that you may have done.
yeah, that would be a badass tattoo. I don't know. That's whoever drew that. Kudos.
Ah,
Well done, Akatakurai.
Correct.
so yeah, I will keep going through the ledger, trying to get that information. Try to be closer to Elsa to ensure her safety and give advantages to the people who are fighting. And
Okay.
that will be my turn.
Sounds good. Where do we got? Oh no, it's turn. So let's see. We have Darius and Jaren. He is going to take. He gets a multi-attack, so he's going to take one swing at each of you. First one is going at Darius. Second one at Jaren. AC 15 and AC 15.
It does hit me.
Okay. And he hits you for only 4 damage.
I'm sorry.
He does
hits
not
you-
hit
yeah,
me.
He only hits
4
you for
damage.
2.
All right.
And Jaren, I don't believe he hits you. I have your AC as 17. Which
Let me just double check. I believe you're correct.
I believe that's correct.
You are correct, sir.
And Grin, 'tis your turn.
All right. Grin's like, messing around in the room, hears, spells being cast and clanging, and is like, oh goodness, what is there something going on back here? last one of the party. So yeah, he's always has a dagger drawn, but he draws his cutlass out too. 5, 10, 15. Where the hell is this thing?
Right there.
All right. Can I? No, I can't get it from here. Okay, I'll do a dash, and dash through into the room here. Let's see.
Put a more accurate photo up in chat for you guys.
All right, so I'm sort of hovering behind the staircase
Yes.
and just
That's the look.
being prepared. I don't think I can.
That's what you're fighting right
I can't shoot at him.
You couldn't put sparks in its eyes, or
No, that would be a
Damn it.
tattoo.
oh, dear Lord.
now. Nice. So Grin, you wanted to do trying to get into melee, perhaps, or nay?
Well, I can't. I don't think I can get into melee. So I
Yeah.
will. I mean, I'll use the dash to dash over here into the room, and then I'll just, see what happens.
Gotcha.
And as for the note, when I was in that room, one of the places that I would definitely check is the fireplace.
Gotcha. Yeah, the fireplace.
I learned that from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right.
Nice.
A lot of stuff a lot of treasure seems to be hidden in fireplaces in the Old West for some reason.
Right.
Yeah, I swear, playing that game, it's like, yeah, you find a chest, you find a lockbox, you find whatever. No, the real loot is hidden in the fireplace. Every time you go into a house, search the fireplace. I guarantee you'll find something.
What about that big chest that says treasure on it? No, ignore that. There's nothing good in there. It'll be like a hunk of bread. Fuck that thing.
Screw that. Give me the fireplace.
Yeah, so in the fireplace, you find
Updated image just for you, Alan. There you go, buddy.
No, let me see. It's brilliant and on demand, which is even better.
Sparklerized duck. There you go.
Fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. Nice.
I am terrified and I run away.
Cool. All right. So that's my turn. I just get there. I guess I'll get my crossbow prepared, but I'm basically just waiting for a good shot.
Gotcha. Now we are to Darius again.
Oh, damnation.
Yes, 8 is not going to hit.
Certainly does not. But I do my utmost and I stay my ground. Does that work? Stay my ground? I stay where I'm at. I hold my ground. I knew I'd come to it eventually.
There you go, Elsa.
Oh, it's my turn.
Mhm.
Well, I want to know, can I see what Riz is reading while I'm next to him? Because I speak the Is there anything interesting on his book that I need to know before I do my turn?
Give me well, it's gonna take you a full turn to try to read what he's reading.
Do I need to read what he's reading before?
Risk
It's
coughs.
up to you. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting, but I mean, totally up to you.
You could also ask.
Hey, so do I? Okay. What's in that book you're reading before I? start.
Good lady Elton. I found these 3 ledgers in a locked chest that belonged to the woman de Valen. The first one that I read through, it was written in um, Infernal, and it just seems to be a ledger of legitimate happenings that they've done within their family. I'm going through the other ones to see if there's any other hidden information in there as well.
And so I can still do my.
Yes.
Okay. So I didn't hear anything about no, don't attack. So I feel like since my missiles did damage last time, that I should I have one more snow. How much damage did they do? It made him glow, but did it slow him down at all?
It blasted holes in him.
Technically speaking, it should not have done damage, but I'm gonna let because I missed it.
Oh, so I got away with. I
You
found the loophole, and the loophole is closed.
The loophole is when the ship that you're fighting has a stat block that's a day long. Yeah, I forget some of the shit. I'm like, oh fuck, he's immune to that. Okay, never mind. But so yes, I already said that it punched holes, but let's.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with on that end, since he seems to be on the hotter side. I'm wondering if possibly a cold cantrip, or let me see what others.
Yep.
I think that's what well, wait, hold on. I can't aim cold front, correct? It's whatever's in front of me, but I can aim ray of frost.
Correct.
So I'm gonna do that in his direction.
Awesome.
And see what that does.
Awesome.
Do I have to hit the little? Do I have to?
Yeah, and you could, if you wanted to, use one of your meta magic points and do a twin spell, and so go and fire 2 of them.
I don't even.
I
would be happy to, but I don't know how to do that.
So yes, on your.
That's how I got 2
on
spells last turn.
On the very on the
my first time using it.
Oops, sorry, trying to click on that. Oh, okay. So I put down here. There's your meta magic points. And so
I can use that as long as I have them. I can use it with my spell to double it.
Yes. Twin spell. When you cast a spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to target a second range with the same spell. 1 sorcery point if the spell is a cantrip. So it is a cantrip.
And so I take 1 away and use it for my.
And yeah, you get to.
Pew pew.
Mm-hmm. So that's it's
okay.
It's yet one more thing to fucking keep track of.
And this as far as a player goes,
yeah.
When we level up, I go through and reset all of those myself, or does it automatically do it when you go up to the next level?
That I don't know.
You will need to add your points back on and then increase them manually. Your DC save will automatically update, like what your roll for your that stuff will, but yeah, your points you have to plug in, I think.
Courtney, what you'll learn is play a barbarian. It's way easier.
They're fun. You just hit stuff.
There's none of this math. One of the things about Dungeons and Dragons is lots of math.
Lots of math.
You either swing a club angry or you just swing a club regular. That's why.
That's why I love playing that kind of character. Less math, more mass.
Can I hit the ray of frost, or do I do something different?
Yep. And you get to cast it twice then. So.
Oh, nice. Pew pew. Okay. So do I wait and do both right now, or do I?
Oh, she just fucked that one.
Oh shit! 24, nice. Yeah.
One more.
You hit him. Yeah.
One of us.
Yep.
And again. Oh.
No, the 9's not going to hit, but the 24 absolutely hit. Yes, and that, unlike the magic missile, which
wasn't supposed to work in the first place.
But this does seem to do full damage.
Yay! All right.
Yeah, you see it strike the shoulder plate, the pauldron, if you will, and part of it cracks off.
Pauldron.
This guy has like 50 hit points, just so you know.
Lucius, now it is your turn.
Thunder doesn't metagame at all. He just knows these things. He's just like, that's 1/10 of what we need to do.
Lucius
Right.
is just going to lean up against the wall there and kind of like hold his rapier out so that if this thing comes to the door, he's just going to skewer it in the neck.
Gotcha. Jaren.
You're muted, Jay.
Oh.
Jay, you're muted.
Mute.
That was an incredibly witty sort of.
Of course it was.
We'll have to take your word for it.
So,
Welcome to the critical fail, ladies and gentlemen.
we're about to see how this works out. So I will take a, let's see, I'll put Hunter's Mark on the
Nice.
suit of armor. And so that's considered a free action, right?
We have bonus action, correct?
Okay, great. Because then I will warm up and quickly see the blade kind of flare slightly on the sword, and take a divine smite at his metal ass.
Hopefully you have inspiration, or someone can give you inspiration.
don't.
I will throw inspiration his way.
Nice.
I appreciate that greatly.
Nice.
It has been spent.
Thank you. Okay, so you choose a creature you can see. Till the spell ends, you deal an extra d6 whenever you hit it with a weapon attack, and have advantage on wisdom or wisdom survival checks you make to find it. So it does a total of 21 plus 15. Nice.
I like to roll dice. I'm just throwing it out there.
Okay. You can tell that the force of the blow was somewhat mitigated by the armor. It seems to have some sort of innate resistance to the slashing of your sword. However, the radiant damage did full effect. You can see, where the sword seemed to, just slightly gouge the armor. It left a burning gash from the radiant damage. So, that was good overall damage. And so now, and he takes now.
I also get the Hunter's Mark damage, right?
Yeah. So it's an additional d6.
Yep, I'll roll that real quick. 3.
Nice. Yeah, that's a fucking boss spell. As long as you hit, and especially if you hit with a fucking crit hit.
Word.
Yeah. You basically sliced him from gorget all the way down to the belt, and there is now, with this, all the filigree on the armor in that place is just scorched and peeling off. Thunder in the morning. Your turn.
Boy, my turn. I'm going to roughly shove Amaric back into the guy's path again.
I was totally thinking you're going to do a divine grapple. I'm just throwing it out there.
A divine grapple?
Divine grapple.
No, just this time I'm just going to lift him up bodily and throw him at him as a bludgeoning weapon.
All right, so it's going to be the same thing. You can use your
I'll use athletics again.
Oh, definitely better.
What the fuck?
Oof.
This guy's.
He's like, no, I don't want it. No.
How the fuck did Amrit get a +6? That little weasel.
He is super, he's super nimbly. So every time you're trying to push him, he's just like he's rolling out of the way. You're like, God damn it! And he's just like, yeah.
You squirmy little bastard.
Yes, he is like he's going full rubber guard on you.
Oh, God.
He's acting like a 10-year-old child. I'm trying to put a coat on.
Mordecai.
Okay, that was a waste.
Yes, I will. Mordecai will wave his hands, and from the head of the enemy will emit a thunderous quack. Quack, 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 echoing at ear-splitting volumes in the room. And I will continue to hold the illusion.
Roll a d20. Okay. Abracadabra. Rolling d20. Let's go with Riz.
Okay. Since Thunder put such a good use to the advantage I gave him, I'm gonna make sure to do that more. Did I get anywhere more in the second notebook?
Give me an investigation check.
I like investigations.
Riz is gonna pop up. Got what we came for. Let's go.
Bam! I learned it all.
Sweet.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
speed reading motherfucker.
Speed reader.
Like a mouse.
What a thing to roll like
Yeah,
a 20 and an 18 on.
I'm reading a book.
Rolls of the night.
Yeah, just trying to figure out if there's anything useful in here.
Once again, welcome to the critical fail.
like that old Johnny Carson bit, the Karnak the Magnificent, where he puts the note to his head and deciphers it before he reads it, and then he opens it and reads the thing.
I did say that I am looking for any kind of hidden messages that could be lying within the ledgers.
I am going to say you managed to go to an insert in which you see sort of a crude drawing of this suit of armor. And you do recognize it, giving a quick read through of its stat block. You find out that this is a magical construct. This one is immune to the spells Firebolt, Sacred Flame, and Shocking Grasp. And as all of these constructs are, they are all extremely formidable in resistance to any damage from bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't adamantine. And they are also completely immune to poison, necrotic damage, and force damage.
Okay.
How the fuck
They are
beat this thing?
as well. They are
with all of our magical abilities.
But then,
right. Resistance is not immunity. Resistance just means you do half damage.
Half damage.
Yeah.
But
and you also find out,
read to their vulnerabilities, and it's off word, command word, because I'm going to walk in like a boss and just say that and shut it down.
Right.
Or maybe take control of it.
I like how Mark says, right.
Yeah, I know that would be an awesome thing to have found. Unfortunately, you do not find any sort of command word. You're wondering if that perhaps had to have been issued at its creation, but it is not. It is not written down in the tome. But you can also see they are immune to being blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, or stunned. So it is a tanky tank.
Okay.
Basically,
Without going
turns you into Rasputin.
Right.
without going all over that stuff and role play it out, I'm just going to say that Riss like kind of shouts this out, saying, "I found information on what we are fighting.
Yeah.
Don't do this, that.
Yeah.
It's kind of susceptible to this, and that.
Yeah.
Good luck." And with that, I will give my advantage bonus to Jaren.
Ooh, nice.
A bludgeoning attack.
Because he actually attacks it with something that can harm it, and not.
He has a magical mace, doesn't he?
No, I have the same thing you have, a divine smite.
And you get
Oh, I should use that.
And that did normal damage.
Yes, the radiant did normal damage.
I guess I should probably use that next round.
I'm just throwing it out there. Plus, he's got Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, and you. Oh yeah, Hunter's Mark. Sorry, let me put that on him. He's got the Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, Thunder should just stop with Amric. He's beyond. He's gonna fight his way back.
Yeah, give Hamrick back to Riss, and he's going to use
Amric. Just drop that son of a bitch and go attack it.
The helm.
All right, fine. Now I'm gonna fight this bitch.
I'll stab him in the foot with my rapier and make sure he doesn't get anywhere.
21 will hit Darius again for 4 points of damage. Luckily, he's doing very little. Well, he's not doing a ton of damage to Darius.
Seriously, thank God.
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute. I hate to.
Gods be praised.
I hate to be the negative one helping the GM here, but you've got it as a rolling a
D0. I just realized that. I was like, because the green means I rolled max, but I'm like, what the hell is 0 max? Yeah, it's supposed to be D10. So both times.
Thanks, Greg.
Well, we won't retcon it. It's still going to be just 4 points. And then Jaren, 18 will hit. And let's see, unless he gets disadvantage for some reason due to the Hunter's Mark. At the start of each turn, he has to make a con save as well. Otherwise, he takes D6 fire damage. If the target of a creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames or some other effect. Okay, casting time with bonus action. Creature.
Yeah, I saw that 4. He did 4 points of damage, and that's max damage. I'm like, what the hell?
Okay, so he does 7 points of damage to you, Jaren. And then he needs to make a con save. So let's see what this fucking con save. It is going to be, I think it's a +3. So / roll d20 +3. A 13. And the spell save is 13. So he made it. The spell ends. Okay, gotcha. So the whatever the divine smite, I guess, is over.
Yeah, divine smite's just a one-time action.
Oh, what's the one that does the ongoing, the concentration, where
Let's see. That was. Okay, I think that one. Let me make sure. Which one did I use here?
Or is that burning smite?
That's probably burning smite.
Okay, gotcha.
But it rolled with the radiant damage, though, right? Or did I just have a bunch of extra shit copy and pasted into the?
I think you had the Burning Smite copied. Yeah, because it looks like you've got 2 spells. You've got one is one is Hunter's Mark and one is Burning Smite.
Well,
but
yeah,
anyway,
because remember I put Hunter's Mark on and then I attacked. So
gotcha.
That was kind of.
There we go. That's fine, Will. It's whatever that was. He made it safe. Grin, to your turn.
All right. So I cannot get into melee combat here. So I'm just gonna drop the weapons I have and pull out the crossbow and take a shot at this guy. So what exactly did Riss say that? So Riss was shouting out how this guy can be damaged and not damaged. Do I think a crossbow?
Yeah, he was like unless you have an enchanted blade.
You'll be able to harm it, but not well.
Yeah. And don't try, any force. It's immune to force damage.
Bludgeoning, piercing, damage. Slashing.
Well, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, unless you have an adamantine weapon or it's magical, and then immune to poison, necrotic, and force.
Crossbows make it stronger.
Well, I'll pull out my adamantite bolts and fire away at him then.
Easy.
Your wolvers.
So I kind of shout something to Darius to see if he wants to maneuver throughout the battle. He seems pretty intent on staying there though, so I will just take a shot at I know it's not going to do as much damage, but I'll try and aim right at his duck bill. I'm going to try and shoot a bolt
right between the sparklers.
We have some sort of this is strange rubber duck, an armored duck. I'm going to try and shoot at its vulnerable bill part.
Armored ducky, you're the one.
So yeah, I'll take a shot with the crossbow at his bill.
Oh, 24, that'll hit.
That was a boo boo.
Oh, nice. Yeah, for max damage too. There you go. Yeah,
nice,
it's
dude.
Still does not do as much as you would anticipate. But you see, you put a big dent into his bill. His bill now has like this kind of a creepy, like half sneer or half like
like a snaggletooth bill.
Yeah.
I say to everyone, aim for the bill.
Darius.
I grab that crazy bill and I cast my last spell slot.
Thunder.
My turn.
Thunder damage. So you need to make it DC.
Oh, wrong thunder.
Like 4 more turns.
I thought he said thunder.
Well, and it's a con save. So
my skeleton paladin spell cards.
Oh, let me Riz, you also would tell everybody too.
Yep.
Not only is it immune and resistant to most physical damage, it is also highly resistant to magic, and so it has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Ooh, is that including what I did?
Of course.
Yours didn't have a save. Yours is just it was a one shot cold thing.
Yep, I throw that out.
And if that changes what you'd like to do, Darius, you can.
No, he has resistance to everything I have. So
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck! He had advantage, so yes, he did get it.
Bollocks.
I give him advantage on his advantage. Does that give him?
But it's not half. That's half, right?
Correct.
Successful save is half. I did some damage.
So yes, you did.
To its bill.
Right. Yeah, you make the grin even creepier and even weirder now.
And now it's shaking.
You're like, oh God, oh, this is worse. This is so much worse.
Oh, it's creepy.
Elsa, it is your turn.
Okay, so since the last one seemed to do something, I'm gonna use my meta magic points, and I'm gonna double up on the last spell or the last cantrip I used.
Yeah,
Hold on, I'm going back over there. The Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost.
So I will go 1, and
Ooh, 8's not gonna hit,
and
but
I will do 1 more. Oh, look, 8 or 8.
yes,
Lucky me.
you have 8. But if you had advantage, you would have 8.
I don't have. I know, right?
Unfortunately, a 12 does not hit either.
Wow.
Yeah, he is quite armory.
Sorry, guys.
And now we get to Lucius.
I guess I couldn't.
Look, you're like waiting by the door, and you're like,
yeah, they're not
huh?
coming.
Wait, what?
I think there's enough people in there now where I can confidently kind of make my way in too.
Yeah.
There for a second, I thought this thing was going a different direction. Where is this thing? I don't know. Is it here?
Right in the corner. Yep.
So if I'm standing in the doorway here, can I attack it?
Yeah, I think you got. Yeah.
Because I mean,
I'll give you that.
I would
Technically,
duck.
I
I
can
would
stand
duck
right there.
out of
You
your
can-
way.
If you can ranged attack him from the square you were just in, but the square you're in right now, if you do a melee attack, he's gonna get cover. He's gonna get half cover, which is -5 to hit.
I don't want to do that.
Why are we always we're always in these tight packed
Yeah, we got we're always fighting in a phone booth. Is basically
Because there's fucking 50 of you. You guys would have to be
It's
venturing
not the
football
room
field.
that's small. It's the group that's freaking
the group
large.
is large.
we don't even have all of Thunder's. Thunder has like 3 retainers that we have.
I keep forgetting about those guys. Oh Christ!
Oh shit!
I'm sure Jaren has retainers too.
And Jaren, yeah. Our 2 insane paladins all have a bunch of insane cult followers.
We do. I have 3 cats running around right now.
They're just interns, though. Really, I mean, honestly.
Well, one of is a full-fledged ranger. He's
Oh wow! There we go. All right.
I'm gonna randomly pull a dagger from the bandolier of daggers and throw it at it.
Okay.
Let's see here. What do I need to roll for a dagger? Didn't even hit.
Tang.
I'm really bad at this.
I think we all are really.
No, I mean
bad
I'm not. I have a high dex. Oh, I can. Okay,
You
well.
literally hit with the tang instead of the rope.
He hit with the tang. What he did was hit with the taint, is what he did.
Where? Oh, hello.
No, it's just getting better. Ah, finally.
Unfortunately, none of those hit. Well, I should say, well, two of them hit and bounce off. Boing, boing, like
Oh,
that.
the 18 wasn't high enough?
The 18 is not high enough, unfortunately.
Wow.
Yes, he's quite armored. Full plate.
Jinkies.
Daggers.
But
Can I
you
spend the
can
rest of
roll-
my turn picking up the daggers?
Do you want me to roll on the critical fail?
Oh yeah. No, I'll do it. Well, I guess you have to because I don't have.
Man,
Yeah, I tried to make it.
who
a
the
tough
hell-
one.
I don't think we have access to that anymore.
Yeah,
man,
it's so
who
weird.
the hell got us into this in the first place?
This is all okay. Technically, Elsa was the one that started.
There we go. Make a wisdom DC 12 save. And then we will go with Jaren. It is your turn next.
Something tells me Karen Elsa wouldn't have done.
Oh, Karen Elsa would have walked right up and demanded to talk to its manager. I'm upset with the service I'm getting in here. This is absolutely unacceptable.
Take my magic glove and slap him across the face.
I'm a princess.
Yes. So who are we on? We are on Jaren. Yes, you've got your hunter's mark active.
Why didn't I slap him
You get
across the
advantage,
face?
and you also have bardic inspiration. So
So,
And you know to aim for the bill.
because you watch them all hitting the bill, and it just gets more and more grotesquely deformed. And you're like, ew, good God. 16 will not hit, unfortunately.
Oh wow, this thing is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Someone may need to bring me back from the dead. I have a feeling.
What does Hunter's Mark do? It does something.
hold on.
It marks the target.
Let's-
Gives him a
oh,
plus.
Hunter's Mark. Here it is.
Like, doesn't like advantage on attack or something, or +2 attack or something like that.
You choose a creature you can see within range of missing a marker as your core until the spell ends. You deal an extra d6 to target whenever you hit with a weapon attack and have advantage on any wisdom or wisdom survival check you make to find it. Okay. Gotcha.
There's the advantage.
Got you. Okay. Now we are to Thunder.
Well, I don't know if I want to cast Bane on this thing and drop his damage rolls by 1d4 or on his attack rolls, or if we need to do another smiting. I'm gonna cast Bane.
Bane.
We're gonna triple stack the Bane so that he can't hit us. And we just slowly beat him into the ground.
And Bane, he gets a
Charisma saving throw
charisma save.
of 18. No, I don't know what his charisma save must be.
He
Well,
actually
does my charisma add to that?
Yes, it's your DC is going to be 8 plus your charisma modifier plus your proficiency bonus, I believe.
Yeah.
What's the
That is correct.
proficiency?
Your proficiency.
At
But what
third
is it?
level, I think it's +1.
2?
Well, I have a
I
two.
think it's
I have a
2.
plus-
Yeah, I
it's
think
2.
it's 2 by now.
I have a +2 in charisma.
Is that correct? Is that how spell save DC? I think it's
Yeah, the spell save is proficiency plus the modifier, and then the other save is just charisma and modifier.
So my charisma is a 15. So I have a +2
It's a
on that.
+2 plus your other +2 for your proficiency.
8 plus 2. So it's the spell save DC is a 12 then for him.
Yeah, that
Yes.
sounds right.
How do we lower that? Or how do we make it higher?
Charisma.
As you go up in level, your
custom.
proficiency bonus gets higher. It will increase.
Ah,
You got to
so
increase that
weak.
stat.
Right, and then your you increase your charisma, and then you increase your level, and your proficiency bonus goes up, and then your charisma modifier goes up. Yeah, I remember by the end of Everyone Dies, Landorian's like base spell save DC was like a 20 or a 21. Pretty fucking brutal. Yeah, it was.
But that was nothing to.
And then, yeah, and then I remember when you were getting into fucking a spellcasting duel with Dragotha, and Dragotha's base spell save DC was like a 24.
Well, let's
Everyone's
let's not kid ourselves. As a legendary, it was I make it.
Yeah, right. I get it. Yeah, that's all good.
You can see advancement is on page 15 of the player's hand guide. It's basically you start out at 2 and it goes up 1 every 4 levels.
Oh yeah, he made it. He's not
Fuck.
banded.
Ugh.
Not banded.
In
Come
third
on.
edition, you could actually increase your spell save DC, which was super cool as a wizard, because you could
Oh,
just
yeah.
make all your spells incredibly difficult to resist.
Mhm.
But now they took your nuts off.
Yeah,
They've neutered you.
Wizards are super weak. We are to Mordecai.
All right. Well, Mordecai is just going to continue laughing to himself, and say, and for my final act, as I come around to the desk,
During
I'm gonna sit down in the chair right here. Moving over to the desk, sitting down in the chair, and saying, "For my final act," and I'm going to cast. Every time the duck quacks, the ground is going to tremor and shake. So it's a duck head with sparkle eyes that's quacking a ear-splitting quack, and every quack is accompanied with an earthquake.
I'm so confused.
Roll a d20 again.
I mean, this is really just for my entertainment, but sure.
Of course.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, that creature.
Riz.
And with that being said, I've got to call it a night, everybody. Love you guys.
Peace,
Merry
Joe. We love you.
Christmas.
We love you, brother. Merry
Everybody have a
Christmas.
good one out there in the
Merry
Twitch
Christmas.
world. Love
Merry
you
Next
guys.
game will
Joe.
be Christmas morning. And
No, it will not.
Bye, Joe.
See you, Joe. Yes, now we're to Riz.
All right. Did I get any further in the third ledger?
Give me another investigation check.
Okay.
This is one fucked up party.
Oh.
I keep
22.
reading the book.
When the bard acts like a tank, and the
And the
this-
rogue is acting like the wizard.
right. Oh
This
my
book,
God.
it seems to be a diary, denoting some of the comings and goings of the house. You found out that the new maid, who you met earlier, forget Ambra. She's quite new because there was an entry in her journal detailing how the last maid accidentally broke one of the vases, and so Thalmara threw her down the stairs and broke her neck.
Good.
Yes.
We're in the right place at the right time.
It does mention something about in the stables. There is a place to get away. Like it doesn't mention much more than that, but she says something like, well, if they ever come after me for breaking the maid's neck, I can always just get away by going to the stables.
Yep.
Whatever that means.
Yep.
Get to the stables.
Stables. And the horror shall attack. It takes its two swings, one at Darius, one at Jaren. And
I do say some other cool shit to give Jaren advantage again.
Oh, nice. 12 is not going to hit Darius.
No, but that doesn't. I believe it might actually.
Seriously?
I would love to argue against that.
That's your AC is so it.
Yeah, it does hit. Yeah, and I am
barely
down.
holding on.
Oh, I'm barely holding on. Nice, lovely. I'm a scrappy bastard, but I am indeed wounded. Like seriously wounded.
And it's like going quam, quam, quack with a deformed bill. The ground is shaking. And Mordecai's back at the desk just applauding.
Do I have to roll for some sort of insanity that whenever I see a duck from now on, I'm terrified.
I just realized we're fighting a duck.
An armored duck.
He made it a duck, and duck is our. We shouldn't be fighting ducks. With duck with the critical fail.
Oh my God! How did we not?
I know.
Oh my God, we've missed that all night.
I was like, are you talking about Canadian gooses?
I'm like, no, we're fighting a duck.
If you got a problem with Canadian gooses, you got a problem with me, and I suggest you let that marinate. it is your
Duck
turn.
did say some ducks need to be kept in line.
All right, we'll take that then. We can take down this,
Jerry's
duck,
just got
but but after this duck.
Oh, okay.
Grin, then Darius, then you.
Gotcha.
All right, so Grin sees that Darius is in bad condition. I take close aim at the bill again. The bill is its weak point. Always aim at the bill of the duck. And I
Oh boy.
fire off another shot.
15 not gonna hit.
I will use a luck point and re-roll
Okay.
that.
There's the luck. That's what I needed.
I'm going to use
Nice.
a luck point and see if I can roll again and see if it works.
There it
Hey,
is. There it
Hey!
is.
20 hits.
There we go.
20 hits.
So that hits, and I will also use my maneuvering attack.
Oh, nice.
So that does an additional, let's see. So I use a,
Nice.
Use a superiority die.
Oh, wow. That's fucking useful. Wow.
So, yeah, so let's see.
There you go.
Nice.
Fucking
Maximum
Frank's been
damage,
studying.
and fires it, and I purposefully I take aim at his right shoulder, kind of tilting him to his side to the right so that it opens up a opportunity for Darius to escape melee range without provoking an opportunity attack.
Right. You're like, Darius, I think at this point you should be leaping.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so,
don't think I'll be leaping out of the way. I shall be falling out of
yeah,
the way.
so,
Yes.
so Grin fires a shot. You see it kind of tilt over to the side, and Grin says, "Get the hell out of there!"
You dumb bard.
You can move up to half your move distance without provoking any opportunity attacks.
God bless you, Grin. At the right time.
Green
Yeah,
for the
wow,
win.
that could not have come any sooner. And now that opens up for Thunder to.
Yeah, now Thunder pounces down and starts wagging his butt.
You know how
I
Tom and
stumble-
Jerry, you know how Tom, right before he attacks Jerry the mouse? That's how I'm feeling right now.
I stumble past Lucius. I wind up here, and I still hold my longsword out in front of me, wounded, beaten, and battered. I still my one remaining hit point shall be the buffer between danger and Elsa.
He's only got one hit point. I can lay some hands on him.
Well,
Yeah, you're not doing that much better. You got 10, so I'm like,
Yeah.
well.
You gotta
But,
take this thing down.
Darius, it is now your turn.
That's what I did. I stumbled back, and am holding out my weapon, and I will also. Well, I can't do that, can I? No, I can't.
You can
So
physically mock him.
that's where I'm at. I'm gonna.
Can he take something from me? Because he's right there by me now.
Yes, I mean, I know some
Will
of
it-
you-
will it-
Hey,
Will it
okay.
take any? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I might be able.
Why
to
do I
it.
only have 10 hit points?
For his turn?
Mhm.
Take my healing potion.
Oh Christ! I've got one. Why don't I? You know what? But I'll take hers.
Yeah, take it. I'll give it to you.
That's
do you
fabulous.
keep it in your cleavage? It's right in there. Just reach in. It's right there. No further. No, it's down further. Keep going.
What do you take me in?
I am far too modest, milady. Go delving.
Mhm.
So do I just click on that to give it to him?
I blush in a deeper shade of green.
Yes, and you can just.
Just 2-0?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And what's
I
the
have a greater healing potion, too. I
what's
don't
the
know.
roll on that one?
A healing potion does, I believe, D8 plus something. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Yeah, no stress.
Regular old healing potion. Yeah, because I believe we at least one person has a greater healing potion too, but healing potion. Manual of the no.
Would it be better
no.
giving him the other?
It heals more damage. It all depends on here. Once I find it, I can tell you.
Is it in my booklet?
No, unfortunately. AF. What the fuck? Oh, gem.
I think, fortunately for me, that was one of the best use of Grin's skills that I've taken. Since
That was brilliant, by the way. And if you, I will forego my next inspiration point for that specifically for Grin. If you don't just give him one for his sheer brilliance.
A regular healing potion does 2 die 4 plus 2. A greater healing potion does 4 die 4 plus 4. Then there's also a superior that does 8 die 4 plus 8, and a supreme which does 10 d4 plus 20.
I want to be one of the Supremes.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely! Look at my, I'm just brilliant.
I'll drink about 6 Supremes.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit! Double ones, damn.
I know, right? Look at my rolls tonight are brilliant.
That's harsh.
It's well, you know what? It's hit points. I will not turn them down.
So that gives you 4. So now you have 5.
Now I have 5, a solid 5.
Better than 1.
I am not complaining hardly, milady. You do note my you know, I can barely speak because I'm down so low. But my I am most grateful.
That is Darius's turn. Elsa, it is your turn.
So, what was I gonna? What's around there? Well, he's like magic doesn't work on him, right?
No, he's resistant to any spell that has a saving throw.
There's one I was thinking about. Do I have 15 feet around there where I'm not going to hit anybody else but him? Then I think I'm going to go with the chill touch because it has the exact same damage as the other one and it holds on to him for a little bit.
Problem is that's a touch though, isn't it?
But no, I don't have to. I create a little hand that goes over and holds on.
Oh,
it's touch, but it's like it's also has significant resistances to magic and advantage on its saving throw.
Oh, I love you, Elsa.
Is that a?
I know I create.
Hey, you know what you could do? You know what? Hold on. What you could do is you could freeze the floor beneath it, which would give it a disadvantage on dexterity or attacks, I think, because he would not be stable. But if you actually freeze him, he has an advantage against magic spells.
But it's not magic as cantrip, right? That's how it works with the other one. Am I confusing?
No, it's necromancy.
Necromancy. She's
chill
touch is necromancy. Yeah, it's completely immune to necromancy.
Yeah.
It won't.
Okay, so I'm still better off doing Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I was like thinking for myself and learning.
No, but that's a great thought.
No, that's good. This is good. That's good.
Yeah. I thought it was a melee attack too, but no, you're like 120 foot range. Motherfuckers.
All right, well, let's go with Ray of Frost. Oh, and I still have, hold on, I gotta go back to the other thing. I still have an extra pew
magic.
Magic missiles.
Yeah, not magic missiles because that doesn't do anything.
Right.
Nothing does anything to this thing.
So no, we're gonna go meta magic points. So I'm spending it.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna go.
Your dual gunslinging.
I'm doing it well. Ray of Frost. So I did 1.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oops.
Somebody toss out that inspiration.
I do not have inspiration.
Yeah.
Do not. And then sorry guys.
Oh!
Roll hit for 1 damage.
Seriously?
It's a thing that happened.
Hot damn.
Every little bit.
It happens.
Do I have anything else that can do
No.
anything?
Every little damage you do is magic.
And you like rolled almost max damage
I know.
with the.
Elsa is not used to this. Elsa wants what she wants.
Yeah.
Okay, we're chipping away. We're chipping away at him.
Yep. Lucius, 'tis your turn.
Chipping away, chipping away, chipping away now.
Let's just
Is
be
this,
clear. Y'all are chipping away. The cat hasn't done shit all night.
Yeah.
I wrestled Namric. I totally.
Lucius chucking daggers.
No. Well, maybe. Not very successfully though. He's almost out of daggers. Is this thing made out of metal?
Correct.
It is a suit of armor.
Yes.
And I would like to point out it's a magical construct. So if only we had somebody that could dispel magic, we probably would have solved this problem 3 rounds ago.
Hey, wait. Can I dispel magic? No.
I don't know. Can you dispel magic?
You can
Just roll dice, Matt. We might say yes.
Okay. Well,
I think you can dispel evil. Yeah,
I can
this
dispel.
This is the opening though. Like in Thunder's next turn, you can actually use your action to move into melee range and attack this guy.
True.
Man, don't harsh his mellow, dude.
Hold on.
you know what?
Hold on, let me
I'm
look.
gonna I'm gonna yell get back. And
To where you once belonged.
I'm gonna hold the rest of my turn to see if anybody gets back from this thing.
Okay.
But if they don't, then I probably won't do anything.
Okay. So he yells, "Get back!" Jaren, what would you like to do?
Get back, get back.
Well, he just told me to get back, so I will get back, Jack, and be ready to do it again. I mean, Lucius, are you asking us not to attack? Or
I'm
trying
telling
to
everybody to
around
get
it?
away from the thing.
Okay, all right, great.
Just get away from it.
I'll take.
Disengage.
I'll hold my ground and you know, basically. I don't know. You said get back. You mean get away from it?
I
Just
just
like please get back or like get the fuck away from it and like translate for me here.
This is like I can't say too much. I only have a few words I can say, so it's just get back.
Actually earlier on, the DM allowed Riss to give us the entire.
But he was
like,
doing. But that's what
magical
he was doing
constructs.
for his turn. I'm holding an action trying to
can
use
hop
mine.
off of the
I see.
stairs,
All right. Riss said.
And I have removed
By the
myself.
way, this is a construct.
He's pretty good at talking like that. Okay, back off.
He talks like the advertisements where they talk really fast.
Just because the rogue out-talked your bard and you got out-celebritied last Thursday doesn't mean you have to.
No, it's true. I'm holding everything against you, Marcus, now. Especially for that. And I hadn't even thought of that. And now I'm going to hold it doubly against you.
Insecurity. I cast insecurity on Alan
It's already happened.
with advantage.
I'm already insecure. You don't need to cast it. It's already like condition that I have written down.
Can I put this thing back here? All right. I lost my little...
What thing back where?
Can I cast this thing
Marcus
inside the
something
wall?
against me. What's going on, Marcus? You bastard.
So that it's
I don't know what you're
like.
trying to
Can I
cast.
center anything inside? I'm sorry, I can't talk over Alan.
Yeah.
You're trying to center something. What spell are you trying to
The
cast?
shatter spell.
Okay. And it's got because it's got like a 10-foot range or some shit.
10-foot radius. So it's got a big range. People can't move back far enough. Or
we can't get back as far as you want us to get back.
Where the fuck is my little? There it is. So I mean, that's pretty fucking close. I mean, it's not
good enough.
Yeah.
Close is good enough.
It's half the square. I'll give it to you this time because you've been waiting and telling people to get back. So I'm assuming that's good. There you go. Shatter. Shkaboom. 10-foot radius spear. Half as much on a successful save. All right, so here comes the save.
And he's got disadvantage because he's made out of metal, you said.
Okay, and so he then is at normal because he regularly has advantage on saves. So now this is straight up.
Ooh, look at you.
And it's a con save, yeah.
Which I'm sure he'll do
So
just
let's
fine at.
see. So, but he still takes half damage.
Is disadvantage though? You only rolled once.
No, because he's got
He's got
had
advantage
one of,
on
one of
he's
his
got magic
special.
resistance.
Yeah,
He,
his
he normally has advantage. So the
Oh, I
disadvantage
see.
just makes it even up.
Oh, I see. Right, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Ooh, but still does fucking
That's
wow.
lovely.
Not bad.
That should at least rattle the armor a bit.
Right.
Speaking of the, I guess is that non-magical armor, or is it all considered magical because he is?
It's a magical
suppose it
being,
would be,
so
yeah.
yeah.
Just like, well, his armor takes damage. Never mind, it's part of him.
Yeah. He takes damage, and then each piece of his armor takes damage, and then the pieces that break off take damage. No, yeah, it definitely has an effect. You see like bits and pieces of the armor are now cracking and falling off. Like he looks like he is just sort of a shambling wreck of armor at this point. Which brings us to now we're to well, Jaren, you did your move, and now we're to Thunder.
I can't dispel magic, dude. I looked. Can't. I can I can.
Yeah, dispel magic's a 3rd level spell, and honestly, I don't even know if that would work on this guy.
Yeah, and I'm 3rd level, but I don't have a 3rd level spell slot. So
yeah, you won't get that.
There should be like an anti-magic or something.
not
Yeah,
in the first, not in the
spell
first
level
level
versus character
spell
level.
cards. Negative.
Right. Yeah. It's like an 18th level clerical spell.
Yeah, we're not there at all.
Yeah.
And I'm not ever going to be an 18th level cleric. So
but you are certainly, you can dive into melee range.
yeah, but I was told to get back. So I'm going
I think that what I'm assuming you would understand that whatever he was doing, he just did.
And it didn't work.
No, you saw his armor like start to buckle and break apart. And,
Ooh.
yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna attack.
Yeah. Yeah, it certainly did something. It didn't do quite the full effect, but it absolutely did some significant fucking damage.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, 11's not gonna hit.
What if I use do I have an inspiration? Let me see. I do have an inspiration.
I would say don't use it because it's still not gonna hit.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, he's like you. You're looking at his armor and going, hey,
Yeah.
that looks like mine.
I mean, my armor class is 19 too, so I'm like, he's not.
But he's got a shield. Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
I'll
so-
tell you right now,
Yeah.
whatever's left of this thing, I'm fucking wearing it like a skin.
I saw a
Mordecai.
meme the other day and it said, I take off my leather jacket to have my other leather jacket. And somebody was like, so you mean your skin? I'm like, ooh, there we go. And with that, I'm gonna go to sleep too. So,
All right.
Gotcha.
Good
Well,
night,
I
brother.
did have a question. Why do I only have 10 hit points? What happened last week that knocked my hit points down to 10? Something kicked me in the dirt.
We threw
Oh,
you in
the
front of an oncoming trolley.
Yeah.
I think it was the imps gotcha.
There were imps.
There were imps. Oh yeah, there was a whole fucking swarm of little imps.
Wow, I missed that one. Okay. I'm
Yep, yep.
like, why do I only have 10 hit points? What happened?
That's because you were gone and we all just threw you in front of us when the imps attacked. We just all said, throw Thunder up front.
Oh, the cat. Okay. All right, cool.
He'll go chasing after the imps.
Good night, guys.
Good
Gals.
night, Matt.
Good night, Matt.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you see him at
Maddie.
yeah, Mordecai is sitting in the back and he's got his feet kind of propped up, and you see him, he's kind of like tossing a little knife back and forth, and then he'll just kind of just whip it at the fucking thing. Not really. Holy shit. Is that visible to you?
Yeah, well, yeah, we saw it.
Critical hit. Yeah, I'm Mordecai. The one time he does some sort
Right.
of offensive magical
Nonchalantly, semi-recklessly throws
Yeah.
a dagger.
for 7, so even at half damage, so that still does 3. Yeah, and you see it ping it like right in the duck bill. Now the bill is like completely skewered open with this dagger like sticking out the side of its mouth like one half of a deformed tusk. And yeah, it's you see it kind of stumble at that, and now it's walking very shakily. Riz, fucking. I hope JoJo's watching that. And
I continue reading.
Okay.
Wondering what in the hell is taking these guys so long. I gave them all of the ins and outs and everything.
You're like, could you keep it down in there? I'm trying to read.
Any more good information I'm pulling out of it?
Give me another.
Still trying to decipher codes and
yeah, and again, like this is all you're like you keep on succeeding, so you're getting useful information, but it's like pretty unbelievable that you're able because like each round is 6 seconds long, so you're just
Another
like
22.
zipping through like okay, nothing. Oh, here.
Oh my god, it's ridiculous.
Right, the amount of shit that you're finding.
I love it.
I keep rolling 20s on this shit.
You see something that looks somewhat interesting. It is you're not exactly sure what it is, but it's got some infernal markings on it. It's a little diagram of what looks to be like some sort of a puzzle box. And you see the name Krieg is written by it. Not sure why, but you're like, oh, Krieg, what the fuck is this thing? And yes, it looks like some sort of puzzle box with the sort of infernal writing all over it. Now, it will go, and it's going to go after, let's see.
It's like a Hellraiser puzzle box?
Yes. It takes a step forward and is going to take one swing at the cat, and then it's going to take another swing at let's see, we'll say Jaren, since Jaren's nailed him with a hunter's mark. So first is at the cat, second is at Jaren.
Is he close enough to get to him? Did he move?
AC 20 for 5 hit points of damage. There we go. And that's what he does. Grin, it's your turn.
All right.
Mark, did the armor move?
Yes.
Okay, so he did. He closed in on us. Okay. All right.
Yeah, sorry. There's there's an actual picture of the armor in the room, but then I actually have a token for the armor as well. So
okay.
Yeah, ignore this picture in the corner. That's no longer the monster armor.
So is Thunder right here?
Yes.
And then someone else is right here.
No, the bad guy's right here. Yeah, so you've got him flanked right now.
Oh, all right. It's so confusing who wears who's where. All right. So yeah, so I'll do the cutlass dagger attack.
Gotcha.
Or at least I'll attempt to do that.
Cutlass rings off the shield.
Rings off the shield, dagger. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. Is parried aside by the sword.
Taking a shot. Can't do it. Can't get in there.
Yeah. Darius?
Yes. That is me.
Ooh.
I am going to hold my action to protect Lady Elsa, and that's what I do.
Nice.
Basically, my trigger is going to be if anything comes at Lady Elsa.
So now we are to Lady Elsa. I'm assuming she's probably going to Ray of Frost him again. I think she is using El Baño.
Night, Jason.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I am
guys.
going to
Yeah, you're Jay. See ya.
see you, Jason.
Later, Jay.
Merry Christmas.
Very
She's
merry.
going to
Somebody
Ray of
Christmas,
apply
Frost
sort
him.
of justice for me on my turn.
And oh, she hits. Ray of Frost.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
sorry, you in the bathroom. I'm just
I
trying to.
thought there was like 3 more people before me.
No. Sorry. Did you not want to do that?
I was fine.
Oh,
Whatever.
yeah, I
I
think,
take the best.
yeah, I figured you would probably do that.
It was just a brief appearance
I was the one. That's
And you did
of
max damage.
Karen Elsa. Just a
You
very
did one?
brief appearance.
8.
Oh, 8. Well, last time it was 1, so I was just.
That's not max. And with that, you see the ray of frost go darting in and hits the armor, which turns ice crystals all around it. And the next time it tries to move forward, you see its leg shatter, and then it looks down and starts to topple over, and it hits
Nice.
the ground, and it
Nice.
shatters into tiny little shards of frozen iron.
So I get credit for killing.
Of course, all the experience points.
I of course say hasta la vista, baby. Before
I need to take a bathroom break.
That's cool. You killed it. You killed it like the
Basta.
bully in Rick and Morty
Baby.
season 1, episode 1.
Nice.
Freeze gun. I shoot it with the freeze gun.
Well, we're all overextended now, aren't we?
And my I was temporarily indisposed there because my cat caught a mouse.
Oh, lovely. I love those cats and those
Yeah,
moments.
always great to have your cat bring you a dead mouse in your house.
Nice.
That's
It was
the gift.
it was showing off. That's awesome.
Cat's doing its job, man.
The cat is doing its job. What's not doing its job is me. Yeah, and I cannot blame the cat. The cat did what cats do. I was the one who somehow allowed a live mouse into it. Everyone's like talking. I'm planning my next move and everything, and I hear my cat's like meow 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 meow. I was like, what the fuck is the matter with you? I take a look down. I see. Oh, he's playing with one of his little toy mouses. I'm like, hold on a minute, that's not a toy mouse. That is a live mouse moving its paws, whatever. Yeah, awesome.
But what happened to the mouse?
Oh, the mouse is dead. Or at least it will be dead. And Penny bit the mouse to the point where it was sort of on its side, kind of kicking its limbs in little sort of reaction things. I grabbed some paper towels, picked the mouse up, and threw it in the outside garbage. So
His cat brought him a mouse.
Oh, nice. Just now?
Just now.
yeah, so I gave Penny some treats.
You should have just let her keep the mouse.
Yeah, so she can play with it all night long.
Yes. She earned it.
She'd never eat it. She wouldn't eat it. She would just bat it around, from room to room.
Well, if there's no chance of a hairball, then
Am I doing good? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Am I doing good? Yes.
Well, we finally took out that contraption.
that was pretty rugged.
Yeah, it's a
That
pretty,
was
pretty beast
indeed.
house.
Sorry, guys, for starting all that. I had
if it hadn't been you, it would have been somebody else.
Yeah.
You're never
it
going
was-
to invite me into another room again. You guys stay right there about that.
That was an encounter that it was going to happen regardless.
I set off a gas trap earlier.
We weren't going to mention that, but since you did.
Yeah. That's fine.
So now
Even
I feel like Amric, why is he still alive?
Yeah, he just
Wait,
says, I've never seen that dude fat before. I swear to God. He's like, Farswell and I. Well, we've been in here numerous of times. We throw daggers at the thing because it made a really satisfying fling whenever I would hit it directly in the helm. Thursfeld could never hit it because he's useless. But
Yeah,
me, every time, pling, pling.
Is he
Grin
telling
pulls
the
out his
truth?
pistol. Grin pulls out his pistol and walks right up to him and just holds it right at his face. He's like, I don't want to hear another word out of you
Oof.
at all. Stop talking. That's all I have to say.
All right, Amric. You will have permission to answer direct questions in as short of sentences as possible. If you deviate out of this, our friend Grin will shoot your face.
I want to hear the answers in a yes or a no or an please give me mercy. I don't want to hear anything else from you.
Yes or no? Okay. My question is, what do you think about how we're treating you right now?
Yes.
Perfect. Good. Actually, there's a stint when I was on a lot of painkiller drugs at Walter Reed, and I had all sorts of people in my room, and they kept on asking me questions, and I was getting so fucking frustrated with them. I answered everything in yes or no.
I can hear it, yes.
And then Mike Walker was out on that trip, and they're like, "Is that all you're going to say?" And I'm like, "Yes." They're like, "So you really don't want to talk right now?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, they actually got popsicle sticks and made signs that said yes or no, and they're like, here, you don't even have to talk. You can just hold these up, for your communicating for the rest of the day. And I'm like, yes. Yeah.
I will tell you what else you find here in this room. You find.
Oh hell yeah, loot.
Looty booty.
Let's see now.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that you can move people's positions around in the Zoom call by clicking and dragging them.
Oh really?
Oh my gosh, you totally can.
Neat.
How weird is that?
Yep. It's not a set order.
Oh cool. I just noticed that as well.
Oh, you didn't notice it. I noticed it. You heard about it because that's what Risk does. He learns about shit and shares it with the rest of the group.
So we have the powder room, the bedroom, and which was this?
This is the study. There are roughly 200 books on the shelves here.
Okay.
It's a lot of books.
All right, well, I mean, Grin definitely, I do the same thing I do with the other two rooms.
Yeah, if you want to spend like one person going through the books would probably take about an hour to determine like what's good and what's garbage. But you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you. So given about less than 10 minutes with all of you searching through the books, which I'll say you guys can find. There are 20 rare first editions worth 25 gold pieces apiece. The remaining books are worth approximately 5 gold pieces if you can find a rare book buyer. And there is also a a book titled Last Charge of the Hell Riders.
Mm.
And looking at that, there is a cavity cut into its pages that holds a small iron ring with 2 keys hanging from it.
Ooh.
Very interesting.
Mhm.
Unlocking.
And with that, this is 12:30, so we shall conclude tonight's
Mhm.
adventures in hobo slaying, and we can pick this up, I guess, next week. Are we doing this next week, or are we doing we're doing the deep? Are we going deep?
I hope we're doing this next week. I can play this next week. I would love.
Yeah.
To play this.
Because I was thinking about doing like a 3-on-1 off type deal, just so that we don't, well, so we can do some other stuff. Either water deep or yeah, water deep most likely.
Pull between the
Uh,
holidays.
But yeah, so that would be good. And yes, thank you all for watching. And yeah, join us next week for more shenanigans. It'll be either this campaign or one of the other campaigns that we play in. But nonetheless, shenanigans will be had. And there will be many hobos will be slain. So thank you all for being our most favorite failures and coming and failing with us tonight, which is always fun.
And we'll see
We
you
make
next
failure fun.
time. Bye-bye.